Will Smith was wrong. Shouldn't slap that man. And trust me, I'm a nigga that would do some shit like that and be dead wrong. And be like, goddamn, all right, Twan, and be having to talk to a Denzel nigga gonna pull me to the side. I've been there, Will. I done been there. You wrong. I shouldn't have threw no liquor on Tamara. But I understand why you threw liquor on Tamara. But you was wrong. You need to go apologize and all this shit. I gotta go apologize and I'm wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. But in your gut, you like, fuck it. I'm glad I did do that, but I was wrong. But you got to take your consequences, nigga.
That's how he was walking away too. Yeah, he was walking away like, yeah, shit.
He walking away like, I just like that shit out of that nigga. That's the TV, y'all. Bitch.
I had to do what I had to do, you know.
Puss ass nigga, you lucky Chris Rock ain't fucking come back and fucking Freddie fucking down. Choke slam your ass, bitch. I would have fucked Chris Rock. I would have fucked Will Smith ass up. You came on stage.
Yeah, there definitely would have been no niggas getting.
I would have kicked him right in his balls. We've been scrapping.
Yeah, would have been no niggas getting invited to the Oscars ever.
But it would have been the last night me and Will Smith ever have at the Oscars. Me and this nigga never be back, and I be on the ground with the nigga saying that. We might as well keep going, nigga. We might as well keep going. This the last night we gonna beat it, nigga. We might as well go to the death. See which one of us gonna die at the Oscars. One of us ain't even going home tonight, let alone back to the Oscars.
So you the overhand slap.
One of these ain't gonna fit to be breathing no more in a minute, bitch.
You the overhand slap me, bitch, in front of my family, bro.
I'm finna kill your ass. You done slap me in front of everybody in the motherfucking world. I'm finna kill your ass, Will Smith. You ain't gonna come back to this motherfucker ever. Somebody gonna
bitch,
be.
I'm gonna commit murder.
What, bitch?
I'm gonna commit murder.
I'm going to jail. You finna die. I'm going to jail.
Right here, motherfucking ABC, bitch. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm calling Johnny Cochran. Is that nigga alive? That nigga died.
That nigga dead. That nigga gonna be dead.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Nah, I'm be real.
Niggas are going to jail.
I feel like enough people wasn't talking about it. The only part that really was crazy about the whole slap was the way that nigga looked when he walked away. He walked away like, yeah, hell yeah, I just slapped shit out of that nigga.
Bro,
that's the craziest part about that whole shit.
You gonna slap that man? Bro, that nigga wasn't even doing nothing.
He slapped the shit out of that nigga, bro. And he slapped him like, yeah, nigga. You know what the fuck going on.
Bro, I would have had to whoop motherfucker Will Smith, motherfucker. Me and Will.
Hey, Chris Rock from like Brooklyn.
What's that nigga name?
Hey, nah, he lucky for real. Chris Rock from like Brooklyn, I think. I'm like, I don't understand. He kept his composure.
Hey, Chris Rock been rich for 17 years. That nigga for 38 years. That nigga ain't been in New York like that.
He kept his composure, nigga. No, I'm just saying, most niggas from Brooklyn, New York, nigga, they wouldn't have been able to hold that shit in, my nigga. I don't give a damn how long you been rich.
Hey,
what got behind you? You open hand slap me, my nigga, in front of my wife. Chris Rock, I think is married. My wife, I think that man got some kids. Like, you open hand slap me, bro, like a bitch, bro. Like, you open hand slap me, my nigga.
He was like, you know, alright, okay. He said the G.I. Jane shit, but you know, come on, bro. That ain't that bad. I could have said
that bad. And
that's why he was saying I said the G.I. Jane joke, bro, because it was like I could have said the August Alsina shit. I could have been talking about entanglement.
I could have dug. Yeah,
I could have got deep, but you gonna come up here and slap me over the shit? Like, okay, I get hired to come and do the Oscars. So I'm finna think of what the fuck I'm finna say before I get on TV, bitch. I ain't finna walk on stage and freestyle the Oscars. I'm finna think of this shit. I done wrote down what I'm gonna say. This nigga knew what the fuck he was finna say. So before he decided to himself, I'm gonna do this instead of, cause I could what I'm gonna say about Will Smith and shit. Okay, I ain't gonna say shit about the Jada shit. I ain't gonna say shit about the fucking August Alsina shit and all that. I'm gonna say something else. So that's why when he saying it was the G.I. Jane joke, he was trying to say basically I could have said yeah.
I could have went in.
I could have said, you know, what you really you didn't want me to say that whole. If I was gonna get slapped, I might well have went all in then. That's why he was like, I could have, and he stopped talking because he was like, man, if I was gonna get slapped, then I might well have said.
I really should have went in.
Yeah, I really should have gave it a slap worth a joke, and And Will Smith, I said this last year. I'm waiting on Facebook to put the shit up. Remind me. so I could repost that shit. That Will Smith need to break divorce Jada Pinkett.
He do need
He
to
should have
divorce
divorced
her,
that
bro. He
bitch
need to be
last
over.
motherfucking year.
Yeah, he need to be over, bro.
Bro, your best night,
Yeah.
your fucking best night. You done did Independence Day, I Am Legend. You missed out on doing the Matrix, alright. But you back. I didn't even see the shit, but alright, you finna win for it. Fuck it. You just your greatest night of all time, and Jada got you up there slapping Chris Rock on the goddamn. If your bitch got you doing some shit like that, oh, your greatest night of all time, yeah, you need to go ahead and that we need to go ahead. Now she done fuck August Alsina talking about we was broke up at the time. She got you on the red table crying.
Greatest night of all time. Yeah, bro. Memes for life, my nigga.
I'm a meme, bitch. You done meme me. That's why you had to go there and slap Chris Rock. I'm not finna be a meme. We're not finna be no more memes.
He like, no, we're not gonna be none of this anymore.
Yeah, no more memes. And went up there and became the world's greatest meme of all time.
And think, it took away from the actual meme that was gonna happen. Think if they would have been cool with that joke, what we would have got next would have been a next day full of G.I. Jane jokes with Jada Bink in that dress with the green. We would have got the G.I. Jane meme. We didn't even get that. That moment.
We gotta even think about
that away.
The alternate fucking branching reality that Will Smith took away from us.
It's a G.I. Jane meme somewhere with Jada in that dress.
It's a whole G.I. Jane. It's a universe of G.I. Jane memes we never even get to see because Will Smith the one that slapped the shit out of Chris Rock and that changed the goddamn world.
This nigga that butterfly
This nigga that butterfly flicking the fuck out of his fucking shit out of here.
What the fuck is wrong with Will Smith?
He done changed the fucking universe. This nigga need to be. Somebody need to call Will Smith down.
Said that. He said, "God damn, my nigga, that was a G.I. Jane joke."
Hold on.
August digging your bitch.
We done figured out some physics, nigga. Hold on. We done broke fucking reality, nigga. Will Smith, we done figured some shit out. This nigga literally, there's a whole universe where
we'll never see that meme.
We were supposed to be talking about.
Disrespectful now. It's disrespectful now.
So that whole
world of taboo, you'll get canceled like a motherfucker. You put that shit out right now.
But if Will Smith had, I feel like we was leaning off the cancel culture because people been getting canceled for no goddamn reason, so goddamn much.
Because they're you got half the universe right now trying to cancel Will, and you got the other half not trying to. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a complete universe somewhere that did cancel his ass completely.
My screen little as fuck on this shit, man. What the fuck you got going on, Darnell? This is what we got.
What the fuck? How's that my fault?
You the technical guy, nigga. That's your job.
Nah, I didn't get hired for that.
How we split this? Our screen is so small, I can't even see myself. Look at this, Darnie. Either I bam this and it's me. What can we do? Can we do?
At least we got some sort of link. We need to get back on Twitch though.
We'll figure this out. Figure this out in a better way. Figure this out.
This shit should be able to link to Twitch easy.
This works. I mean, we still on Twitch because I'm streaming my window to Twitch.
No, Twitch says you're not on there.
What?
I do got Twitch up, and Twitch says you're not on there. Oh, nope. You're on Twitch. We're on Twitch. Never mind. I'm stupid.
What?
I see it now.
Darnie, we're not live on YouTube?
No, you took it off.
We're live on
We're not live on YouTube?
Twitch. Yeah, live on Twitch.
We are live on YouTube.
Now we are.
Well, then, yeah, let's go to YouTube.
We are live on YouTube.
Now I see you now. You're on TV.
Let's go to Tube. Let's go to Tube.
This is Twitch.
Yeah, let me do the Tube.
My fucking Google Hangouts frozen.
Oh, no.
I gotta make sure none of this shit's playing. Darnell said we're not even live on Twitch.
Well, we are live on YouTube because my big ass face is up there on the thumbnail.
Alright, boom. Whatever, I'll figure all of these technical shits out. Yeah, man, that motherfucker was tripping though. And I done did some shit to know. Trust me.
Well, I'll let you know from what I'm seeing on the YouTube. It's frozen. I'm frozen, but you can hear us perfectly.
It should come back.
Yeah, it is. It's what it is. It is what it is. But no, bro. Back on. You funny as hell, bro. Back on that damn N12 conversation, man. Oh, you was funny as hell, bro. I really don't. I put it like this. I logically see your point, I disagree with your sentiment just because we were in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the difference was we were in that. You're speaking, of course, in retrospect. So I mean,
True,
you
but
kinda
at the
coming
same
from a
time though,
biased-
knowing
yeah, you kind of coming from a, but you got to think it's a little bit what's playing in it. A little bit of it is like a little bias of just like the knowing what you know now. I mean, that you're gonna feel that so strongly knowing what
Okay.
you know now.
Why didn't I put the
We were-
fucking music
We were
out?
lively feeling that shit, bro. Because at the end of the day, it was like,
Darny.
okay, this is what N12 was.
Why didn't I put the
N12
music
was-
out?
I'm gonna tell you why. N12 was a living epitome of the person who went to the concert and forgot to take a picture and just experienced the whole shit. and
True,
laughed.
but
That's all N12 was.
our
That's all N12 was.
responsibility.
So you can't. And I mean, I feel you, but and you know what? I have no regrets for that time, for the shit I learned, man, and like what came.
Yeah,
from
it was still. It was. I'm not taking
It was
nothing
still
away.
amazing.
I'm not taking
You know what
nothing
I'm saying?
away from everything.
amazing.
But think about it like this: like, okay,
Social media was just starting. It wasn't like we really know to whip out a camera and vlog everything. It's like, bro, it was a crazy time period where we even came. Like, the shit we were making was ahead of its time. We had nights where we were talking scared to fucking release shit new, and the people would fuck with it because the shit was so ahead of its time. We were making Dreamville shit before all these motherfuckers was doing all this shit they're doing now. We were making Revenge of the Dreamers before Revenge of the Dreamers was like, we were questioning it because it was so fucking, nigga, we were damn near living in some sort of alternate reality. Like, this shit.
You're right.
Bro.
there was
Like,
a
you
whole
remember
nother
one time, bro,
dimension
you
in
were-
that fucking room,
Like, you
that whole
literally,
house.
bro. Like, you remember, like you remember times we were making shit, and I was like, bro, what the fuck, like, and you'd be like, yeah, fucking scrap that shit. Like, you used to scrap whole bomb ass ideas, and I'd be like, what the fuck, like, that's just we were living it, man. Because you were like, what was your motto? We're gonna make something better. We're gonna make something better. You said that every
Yeah.
second of the day, and what the fuck do we do? End up making something better. Man, all those lost sessions in Texas, me, you, and Tristan, making Tristan fucking rap over fucking boom bap beats and shit, and sample beats and shit, and making him come up with 16s and shit that were dope, and bro, all that time we were just living it, man. That was the difference, bro. Almost on some hippie shit. We were living it, you know. And all the shit you know now, it makes you feel like for some reason you were a failure for not having a different experience in that, living in that. Instead
Well,
of you
I always
just
tell
listening to the
people.
concert and experience
I always tell people that, you know, even like when I meet younger guys who trying to be rappers and shit, you know, I enjoyed, I got everything out of it that I personally, I mean, could I have gotten more out of it? Yeah, you can always get more out of everything. But my all I wanted to do, I mean, okay, maybe I'm lying to myself. Because if that was the case, I wouldn't be here right this moment saying all of this. So I don't know. Maybe I'm lying to myself. Maybe I feel like this. Maybe I feel this way. I feel, for one, I feel like, hey, 2012, 10 years ago. And then before that, in 12 and such, 13 years ago. Long ass time ago. But I'm even fucking better now. And I got means. Well, what the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have my mom. There's a song I wrote. There's this like thank you song I made. I've been trying to make for fucking probably 8 years. I made it.
It'd be like that.
And I told her to go write some shit down. I'm gonna have her record some shit. Just 'cause I don't feel like writing a second verse, I'm just gonna have her saying some shit, and I'll make some shit out of it, whatever. Just fucking end the track. But anyways, I'm like, all right, I've been working on this fucking album since pretty much COVID. And it's like, dude, I'm just gonna put this. Why haven't I put it out? And it's always, I want 12 tracks. I want this, that, the other. All right, I got 8, and I want a mellow section. I want this, I want that. And it's just like, put the fucking music out. Put the fucking music out. Because the time that you're not putting the music out is the time that you're practically a fucking loser. You're losing. Because you don't want to do this shit. What are you doing? Something you don't want to do. You're going to wake up tomorrow and go to work. You want to do that shit? Nope.
No.
Well,
no, it's crazy.
Put the fucking music out. Because the more time you don't put the fucking music out, the more time you're fucking losing. You're losing then. So all right, I ain't gonna put it.
I be sitting right at work thinking all this shit.
Okay.
Sitting right in the office, just like, damn.
It's like it's great to be here.
Right.
I'm great. I'm glad to be here. I'm appreciative of my opportunities that I've been given in my world, and you know, everything didn't go the way I wanted to go, and la 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 la, this, that, and the other, blah 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 blah. I make plenty of money now, and I hate it. I make enough money to do what I want to fucking do as a single fucking man with no children and whatever the fuck I want to do. But I hate waking up in the morning and doing what the fuck I do.
Facts.
I don't want to do it. And I'm smart enough to fucking do whatever I want to do.
Facts. That's how I be feeling. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. That's how I feel every day.
Do I not know somebody? Do I not know a situation? What the fuck? Am I not? Am I not?
This exact same conversation with my girl. I'm like, yo, my phone book is full of
right.
Damn near the entire
How many times I'm gonna see somebody I know in a fucking commercial?
In Atlanta with all this time.
How many times I'm gonna see somebody I know in a movie? How many times am I gonna fucking?
Tell me about it.
Felicia Ross got a blue check.
I can only fucking see Felicia Ross's blue check so many times.
And I don't even. I got 2 Instagrams and one Instagram don't got her. So and I've been on that one for like 2 years mostly, and then my business Instagram is really my old college Instagram that I turned into the fucking business Instagram. But I be checking that one sometime from time to time, and I be seeing the new Felicia Ross. Oh my god! Also, you know, she got a blue check.
He said, also, she's verified.
on top of being Felicia Ross, here's your blue cheese. Here's she's achieved the blue cheesy, which I don't give a fuck. But
I hear you.
You think about the times. Yeah. You go back to fucking 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, and you remember how nobody could control. If I'm in the room and King Batch is in the room, it's my room.
It was your room. Thank you. I try and tell these stories. You can't even tell them. I tell people like this. I'm like, I wish it was all documented, but we were in this weird time where all of that.
It was real. It wasn't nothing to document because I'm just breathing and living and smoking weed and hanging out with people and talking.
No one stopped.
Why am I recording myself? But nowadays you do.
Yeah, no one stopped to think to take their Sprint flip phone video camera and record.
Nigga, yeah. I had a chocolate or some shit. Whip out my Choco.
You had a couple different Verizon little
I had a few Verizon devices. I think I landed on a Bluetooth a Blackberry after the end. Ended up settled on a Blackberry.
Blackberries
after
and sidekicks.
A couple of fucking chocolate. I had a white chocolate, a chocolate.
Verizon was the check soda of early smartphones. They were just busting off other brands like
they're getting ready to come out with smartphones. We're gonna go ahead and give y'all these.
Facts.
Like, bitch, what's this? Chuck E. Cheese prize phones? You need more tickets to get the chocolate too, bitch, but you get the chocolate one. Nigga. I broke this shit.
My nigga.
I had I literally had chocolates from 2006 to, I don't know, a long time till I got a Blackberry.
The statement you made, like going back.
If Batch is in the room and I'm in the room,
you knew exactly where I was.
It's my room.
It's crazy because
I've done it. It happened. I've seen it. I've had Batch even admit it.
I was there.
I've had Batch even say,
"You're right."
That
statement right there.
So what's going on?
That correlates with what you're saying. That statement right there, that does strike and correlate with what you're saying. What the point you're trying.
Key when I'm going crazy.
That statement is powerful. Like, you know, when it comes to what you're saying. So I get it. Like I said, I completely.
I'm going crazy.
It is a super bias of knowing what you know now.
Is my mic working?
But at the end of the day, you are right. No, you are right.
I'm going crazy.
I don't feel like time was necessarily wasted.
I ain't saying that. I am not saying that it's wasted.
Yeah, I don't feel like necessarily time was
I'm just pointing out that I'm just pointing out the fucking truth of my own life experience. I'm just going through my own life experiences. I'm looking at my current life experience,
to be honest,
and I'm looking at my past life experience.
No, you're absolutely right.
And I'm saying to myself, oh damn, in a room with me and King Batch. The room was mine. And, you know, one time I had fucking Walt. Walt came to my house one day. He's
Olympian Walt Frazier
came to my house. Ran with when Usain Bolt became the fastest man in the world. He had to beat Walt Dix to get there.
Yeah, Walter Dix. I'm tripping.
Usain Bolt won and became the fastest man in the world in a race where he had to beat Walt Dix in order to do that. It was Usain Bolt and then Walt Dix.
Yeah, and then he still raced them in the Olympics.
So, anyways, Walt Dix comes to my house one time and snaps on me. Fucking goes haywire. Now, this is okay because me and Walt Dix go back, and he's always,
told me the story.
Me and Walt's always gone. He's always been like the dude that's been like, man, blah, 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 blah. I mean, like Walt is something special. I got that nigga. I need to call Walt. I'm just gonna call that nigga one day. Fuck you, Walt. Calling your ass. Anyways, nigga was like mad at me because I wasn't fucking up there with him. He literally gave the words he gave me was it was supposed to be me, you, and Batch. That's what he said to me in 2015, 16, 15. I was living in Wesley Chapel. He came to my house out there and told me that I was fucking up because it was supposed to be me, him, and Batch. We were supposed to be the great Mu Epsilon Sigmas, or whatever. I'm like, God damn, nigga. I'm like, you right, but what the fuck do you want me to fucking do?
What you want me to do?
I'm fucking working, bro. I don't know. I have to pay bills and I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
What the fuck are you talking
I'm smoking weed because I'm fucking losing it and I gotta keep this shit together. You know,
That's a human being.
and it's like, did I do something that I shouldn't? You know what I'm saying? Did I not do something? Did I do something by omission? You know what I mean? By not doing it. Did I not do something so I did something because I didn't do something? And you should have did it. And so, what the fuck are you saying, Walt? You know what I mean? Like, or what do you want me to do? Basically, I get what you're saying. I was supposed to become. I don't know, but you're saying that it's my fault, and you're right. Yes, yeah. He. I mean, when I tell you he laid into me, dude, like he was very disappointed in me. He was talking shit about all kind of shit about me. I was like, well, damn, man. I'm glad you said it, but what the fuck? All right.
Easy.
I don't even know if I've seen him since. I don't know. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. But I ain't never forgot that moment. Because I thought I was doing good. I'm like, I got me a job. I'm living in Wesley Chapel. Got me shit. You know, got me car. Got me some. Yeah. He like, you nigga, we both be out. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, this nigga was finna fight my ass, nigga. I mean, this bitch like, bro, I like, all right, man, chill, what the fuck, all right, man, you know, and you know, for him to say it was supposed to be me, him, and Batch, it was like, what the, yeah, but he wasn't lying, he was dead ass, he was right, he was, it wasn't like it was out of the blue, it wasn't like I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, it was exactly what he was talking about, and it was this shit, you know, and that's why I say I failed us, because it wasn't just me. You know, it wasn't. If it was gonna be me, it was gonna be me, Keewan, and you know the little squad I had put together. But I failed. I failed that squad. I did, and I'm man enough to say that because I should have done better by us in every situation that we was in. I was the leader of that situation, whether I wanted it or not, or knew it or not, or whatever.
You were the inevitable leader.
I should have done better by all of us. And it's not that simple. I'm making it that simple. It's nowhere near that simple.
Yeah, it's not cut and dry.
But at the end of the day, did I have the power to do better for all of us? Take more control, explain more shit.
Different. I mean, but you can look at that like you could look at any like.
I could. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Not hold yourself accountable and make the same mistake? You gotta say, did I have the power? There's situations where I didn't have the power. when I got into a fight with Tom Wild Easterling, I don't know if I could have got out of that situation. I feel like he kind of was the aggressor, and I wasn't no backing down ass nigga, and
Yeah.
it was what it was, and should I been a bitch about it and been like, okay, man, I don't know, it wasn't my fault. Fucking the chicks was amping the shit up. I was drunk. Taiwan was tripping, and nigga, I don't remember who swung first, but the parliament is the point. Huh? Nah, this was in fucking college when I got into the fight with a whole football team. Anyways,
God damn.
exactly. That's what I said. I feel Will
They were
Smith.
fucking, they were fucking reconstructing Zeta's faces and shit.
Literally.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
The shit was a whole. They got suspended from the fucking damn. They got suspended from. They couldn't play in national ESPN games.
He got fucking suspended. Fucking stepped on top of the fucking
Nah,
amphitheater.
we didn't get.
Suspended for that.
Nope.
Oh, they definitely tried to put more.
Nothing happened to
discipline on
us.
saying we were thugs and we were
Nope.
this and that and
I took over.
oh yeah, well, I do remember that.
I wasn't the president when we got into the fight. Reggie was, and then he stepped down, and then I was the president, and I took over. That's why when y'all came into the chapter, everything was strict because we was coming off of so much. We about to be no chapter, bitch.
Oh yeah, that's why we did that.
So
Okay.
when y'all came in,
That's a long time ago. I'm not gonna remember it fresh.
right on top of the bullshit y'all went through pledging or shit, y'all probably know about, but shit bullshit that went through it. Why? By the time y'all came in, it was a strict letter. I had to hold y'all to a strict letter because we was about to get kicked off. You coming to the union, put on a shirt and tie or a collar.
Facts.
No more t-shirts and no taking your shirt off at the union. Nothing, none of that. Pay your dues. You don't pay your dues, you're not in the chapter. Period. We need your money.
Facts.
We doing all of this shit. We need to do free party. Anyways. But my point is, the same way as I did that, it was the same way I should have did
All the other stuff.
all the other shit. And if I could have done that, all the shit I did with Sigma, the free parties, we busting people out to the guy. Remember that time we smoking at N12. Then next thing you know, we on a motherfucking bus out the union going to the fucking hayride out there to somebody's house,
Nigga,
jamboree.
I try and tell people the story like
It don't make sense.
I can recall it, but it doesn't make sense because it was that epic.
What are you
They
talking
can't
about?
understand. They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean it was rooms where people were just smoking weed and it was other rooms where people were probably fucking sneak peeking?
We literally took this over this nigga house, and I don't even know what was going on. And
we were so high.
I orchestrated the party, and I don't even know what the fuck was going on.
Facebook in 12.
Yep. And I don't know nothing.
And we were like, what the fuck is this?
I pulled up to the shit in a school bus.
Remember specifically, I was like, hey, yo, bro, we should tell him probably not to drive because that shit like in the middle of nowhere. So you like, oh yeah, let me type that. Bitch, when we got to that motherfucker.
When I got there, I pulled up in the school bus with all the freshmen and shit because I rode the school bus. Batch was riding Batch had a Lexus. Nigga,
3 miles of cars.
it was in a fucking rural neighborhood, like where it's like
The rural neighborhood doesn't describe it. It was basically the woods.
it was the
I
woods.
remember when you run off the route for like 2-3 miles
Yeah.
to get to the nigga shit.
You had to run off the
It's
road,
literally
and
just
then
rock.
it's just like basically
You feel
clay.
like you basically ran
It's like
off
you
the
on
road,
clay
just-
basically, and then it's
and
like
you're just running into a path.
the clay just branching off into random properties for miles or some shit. I don't know.
Nigga.
So we ride a school bus down this bed. It's cars.
Parked. Nigga, line.
It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. It's cars. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be here first. It's my party. I'm supposed to get here, talk to the nigga, make sure everything here.
Party was already-
The party's already going.
Party was in full effect.
The party was already been popped off.
No, and
It was like niggas had been there
that was
since
some-
8,
that
6
was some
o'clock.
Matrix shit. Yeah, that was some Matrix shit, bro. Because I'm like, nigga, when the fuck did the DJ go?
When did Eddie get there? Eddie was the
There
DJ.
was a
Eddie, what time did you
bonfire
get
going.
here? Nobody
He was
called
already
me.
sweating.
Nobody
He
said
was
nothing to
sweating.
me.
No, you don't understand.
I literally pulled up to the. I pulled up to the
got in
shit.
there,
Was
bro.
finna get out the bus. I'm like, all right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get the party started. It was. I pulled. We're driving down on the bus, and there's cars and people just
Miles.
piling, walking in cars. I'm just like,
kind of parking lot pimping, people just kind of near the cars, like miles
Bro.
of that shit, man.
I'm like,
can't
oh, I'm
describe
literally
this
pulling
shit.
up to this shit and saying to myself, "Oh my fucking god." Willie, the bus driver, he finally gets to the house and stops and opens the door, and Willie busts through the fucking door, hops
What the
and
fuck is
gets on the
wrong?
bus, and he's like, "Bro, I don't know." He's like, "I don't know what happened, bro. We have the parties already." I like what I say. I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck is going on? This shit's already lit." He like, "Bro, just come on, bro. Just come on, bro. Just come on, bro." So I was like, everybody come on, so we get all off the
Wade,
fucking
you
bus.
grabbed me, bro. Wade, you
It's
grabbed
like
me.
80
You grabbed
people
me.
on the bus.
Wait. You grabbed me off the bus. You were like, nigga, this is gonna be the greatest night of our fucking lives. You grabbed me and said that shit. I'll never forget that shit. That's the one thing I'll never
Look.
forget about that shit. You said, nigga, this is gonna be the greatest night of our fucking lives. My nigga.
I remember
That shit was
just walking through the
insane,
house for the first time. I had just get here. I walked through the house. The house is fucking rocking. It's fucking people. The house is full. The house is full. I go to the DJ booth just so I can gain some type of perspective and get a status report from
Eddie was
somebody.
sweating.
Yeah, Eddie's already gone DJing,
Backward,
full on
backwards,
bamming,
and his wife beat her. I'm like, what the fuck?
bamming. DJ
How long is
Squeeze
this
already
party
bamming.
going on?
I'm late. We're all
That
late.
was like when Party Like a Rock Star was out, like type shit. Like
The
that.
house
They
was-
they were crowd surfing.
You literally could forget about having fun in the house because there were so many
crowd
people
surfing.
already in the house that if you weren't already in the house, you couldn't be in the house. You had to go outside, and so we went outside
They were crowd surfing in this
in the
man's
house. Yeah. The house
That
was
was the
rocking.
first time
When I say
I had
rocking,
seen
I literally
crowd
mean
surfing
the
live.
walls
And it was
were
in person's
fucking
house.
pulsating with the people in the
Remember
house
when
because they
Swag
were
Surfing
fucking
came
rocking.
on?
Yes.
Remember when Squeeze played Swag Surfing?
Yeah.
When Squeeze played Swag Surfing, after that the police came. I remember it was that epic. Right
So
after that the police came.
I can't even do the house. The DJ gone. Everybody like, everything cool. So I'm like, everything cool. I'm talking to Willie, everything cool. I'm talking to Eddie, everything cool. I'm looking at Air, bro. I'm checking for Air, bro. Your line brothers there. Drop. I'm going to Air, bro.
Like y'all cool, like everything cool. bro.
Everything
Like,
straight.
bonfire going on
I'm
back
making
there.
sure. I'm making sure I ain't got to do nothing.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
making sure I ain't
no,
got to
you
do
gotta
nothing.
keep going. You have to
Nah,
keep
hold
going.
on.
No, they
Hold
were
on.
barbecue. Come on.
I'm making sure I ain't got to do nothing. So I talk to the niggas. It's cool. I go outside because the house is fucking bamming, women, bamming, everything. I go outside. The outside is bamming. It's a
It looked
bonfire.
like for miles.
There's
It
a
looked like-
bonfire, and I can't see no bonfire. There's somebody has started a bonfire out here, and I don't see no bonfire. It's so many people.
You just saw people.
It's just
Come on,
smoking
bro.
weed
Tell
and
people how it
drinks
is, bro.
and people.
Man, you can't describe this shit to people, bro.
So,
you can't describe this
Now
shit.
the thing was the day before or some shit like that. Me and Willie personally dug the bonfire out. So we already told the nigga, hey, this is what we gonna do the bonfire since it's away from the house and shit.
We had motherfuckers tarp his walls, all types.
We
of
had
shit.
IGs and shit, and me and Willie. Well, I didn't personally dig the bonfire, but I personally saw to it that we had,
It got done.
we had IGs come out and fucking prepare this man's house. So I knew what a bonfire was, but I didn't see the bonfire. So I'm like, damn.
They cleaned this nigga shit, all types of stuff. Man.
I don't know if there's a bonfire going, so I'm thinking, damn, the bonfire should be going since everything cool. The
I
bonfire.
saw a glow. I remember a glow.
I don't remember
a
nothing.
glow.
I get over
I
there,
remember a glow.
that bit woo,
I remember a glow. I remember a glow.
bro. They got this whole nigga shit
On fire.
fucking boo. I'm like, damn, what the fuck y'all like this shit with,
Austin.
bruh? Austin, I don't know who lit the bonfire, but
I remember Austin had
it was
the
like they
fire.
was sacrificing Jesus Christ out there, bruh. Something. They was doing some
Describe this
shit.
party, bro. You really
They was
can't.
burning
You sound
fucking
insane.
what's the bitch at the fucking stake?
Describing it.
Who they burned at the stake? Joan of Arc.
Yeah.
they would getting Joan of Arc ass out there at the motherfucking house party. But
I had a Burning Man.
this is all while I'm just sitting around. You know, I'm a senior in college at this point. I'm just the president of the frat. I've already stupidly done all the hard classes, so my last year is just I need enough credits to graduate. So I've already done all these I've done all my hard classes all during the summertime so much because I did every summer, and now I don't have no fucking classes to take, but I need 100-something thousand or whatever credits. So I'm just doing electives, bowling, fucking tennis, fucking rest and relaxation. I literally was all day going.
Relaxation.
Literally, that was a fucking class, rest and relaxation, where you went and we would just lay there on a fucking mat and do stretching shit or just sit there.
No, I took a class called Spirit Beers and Brews
Yeah,
where you just drink all day.
yeah. And then I did bowling when I was good as I actually liked that shit. That motherfucker was teaching us how to bowl for
No,
real.
for real. College had some crazy classes. For real.
Like we could have did intermittent bowling. Like we was a good squad. But my senior year, I'm smoking weed, figuring out what the fuck I'm getting ready to do with my life, coming out of college. And
Sitting on all this crazy music.
I just know I know how to make music, so I'm just making music. I'm getting back into my music, and you know,
I'm getting ready to move.
a lot of people are about to. A lot of people's lives are changing. Basically, all of our lives are getting ready to change because we're pretty much at the end of college now. Like,
Yeah.
and that shit happens so fast. Your first year is basically the first year is the best year.
Yep. Yep. Out of all of them, when you look back, it's
The
best
first year is the best year
Yep, it's the best year.
because it was when any you know anything goes. You can talk to anybody. You can do anything, and I guarantee those people won't be your friends and all that. And so
They won't. That's crazy. I wasn't friends with any of those people.
none of those people your
No
freshman
more.
year are gonna be friends. So just
That's crazy.
fucking
That's crazy.
meet as many
Just run
people.
through it.
Talk to as many people. You're not gonna have any sex probably unless you're very lucky or get somebody's desperate. I didn't have any sex my freshman year. I was
I
short
lost
and
my
out of it.
virginity freshman year.
He lost his
I lost my
virginity freshman year.
I remember geeking with you and
Shalicia,
Reggie in the car
and
about
she
it.
ended up being a porn star later.
And she ended up being a fucking whole porn star.
On Bang
Bro,
Bros.
This needs to be a podcast, yo. But no, she ended up being a whole fucking porn star.
I told you we need to do a fucking podcast. It's not that hard, but that whole time period was very special. So I understand, that we were in the moment, we were young. A lot of very incredible things were happening in our lives and in a lot of people's lives.
Fuck, hell yeah.
You look back on we made college special for a lot of people.
Facts.
There's a lot of people that are grown ups now, have wives and children, or husbands and children, and they remember being on that bus riding out there with us.
They remember all that,
A
A lot of those people still like hit me up on Instagram or like certain shit or
Right.
comment and stuff, and like for real. And I'm just like, damn, like yo, y'all still fucking.
Right.
That's crazy.
And it's like I'm not even big on that stuff, and sometimes I feel
Me
like
neither.
right, and sometimes I feel like, man, maybe we should be people on this
In the
stuff.
mix, like type shit, yeah.
And maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's always the problem. Like,
Because if we started a podcast, those would be the type of people that would support it.
or like anything. Like, what do we? Okay, so all right, what's the options? What are we gonna do? What we're doing? Going to work every day?
No, fuck it. This is episode 1.
I mean, it's like,
I mean, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we already do so much where that's the reason why we're even having this conflict within ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
well, you say
We're
you
fucking
say you were thinking about the same shit, right? You say
every
it.
fucking day. Every fucking day. The thing, look, I literally have placements with a verified artist. His blue check drives me crazy. I produce for this man. I talk to this man every single day, just like I talk to you right now, Wade. And he has a blue check, and I'm like, oh damn, he don't work a 9 to 5. He's right there doing this shit. He fucking love my beats. What the fuck am I doing? Am I doing something wrong? I gotta be doing something wrong. Hell yeah, man, that shit drives me fucking crazy 24/7, 366, nigga. Like, no cap. So it's like, nigga, hell yeah. Every day I wake up, I be like, I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna just make music. Why the fuck am I doing this? I don't want to do this anymore. This is what I'm gonna do, and this is what I want to do, and I'll figure the money shit out. But this is what the fuck I want to fucking do. You know, I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I feel you. So yes,
Remember we used to watch fucking Breakfast Club and YouTube all fucking day.
all fucking day. It's really the only content I take in. I don't really watch much other things. I mean, I take in most of content of the culture. I mean, I stay linked in with the culture. That's kind of how I ended up with, you know, the situation as far as, you know, this working relationship with Chris Crack. So I pretty much stay just tapped in. I don't really be on nothing else, TV shows and all that hype and all that shit. Every now and then I dabble, but for the most part, I'm pretty much just tapped into the culture, yo.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely feel you though, and I don't fucking think about that shit, man. Every fucking chance I get, I show somebody. I'm like, man, look at this greatness that I was a part of, bro. Go right to that Bandcamp, pull it right up. So
it's on Bandcamp.
Me, I hear you.
Still on Bandcamp. Yeah.
OneTrueMusic.bandcamp.com. So, but I don't know, man. I can easily transform back, like teleport back to that time and just be right there. And like, I mean, I definitely feel your sentiment. I guess I completely agree with your sentiment. I mean, you know, after hearing you break it down the way you did, I completely agree. I mean, it's if we definitely, you know, had a time machine, I mean, we definitely would do things different. I mean, to say the least. I mean, you know, at the least.
To be honest, you know, I was afraid. I mean,
think about exam week though. Think about exam week. I was figuratively, and figuratively, like I was.
Johnny, can you grab me a water out of there, man? I'm sorry.
I was so focused on recording, like during, you know, exam week, I wasn't at exams. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I didn't take my exams. I took them another time, but I didn't take them in exam week. You know, but I mean, it's just all that shit. That
makes it even more.
You know what I'm saying?
That I didn't put the music out.
We were in that shit.
Because you missed it. You missed it for nothing then. Yeah. And you know, even I fucking failed some courses. You know, I failed fucking tennis because I was like, I'm not going to that bitch at fucking 9:00 in the morning. It's fucking 9:00 in the morning. It's fucking cold as shit. I fucked up. Where I fucked up was I did that shit in the spring where it was fucking cold. So I was supposed to wake up and go to 29 degrees and go play fucking tennis, bitch. And I got a warm, toasty house and I'm been smoking weed. Man, I'm not finna fucking get up and go fucking play tennis. The tennis courts were in Florida State. That was like right next to the fucking gym. Right next to the Tully gym. Stretch and relaxation was in Tully gym, and then it was at stretch and relaxation was at 8:00 in the morning. I'm like, I'm just gonna fail. I'm gonna fail them too. They didn't fail me. They just gave me like whatever, incomplete or like. Sleep in the morning. There was literally. I don't think I ever actually failed a class. I think the teachers just literally gave me incomplete. I didn't ever get an F at Florida State. I think they literally just gave me because when I stopped, there were classes I literally told the teacher, hey, I'm not coming to your class no more. One of them I didn't like his course subject, and it was too late for me to drop. So I was like, hey, I'm not coming to this bullshit no more. Just give me, and I told him to give me incomplete. Cause this is dumb. What you I don't even care about none of this. What you talking about? It was a religion course, and he was talking some crazy shit, and I'm like, nah. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, don't expect me in class no more.
I'm telling you right now, it's a wrap.
I went to 2 classes the rest of the semester, bitch. On Thursday and Tuesday and Thursday, bitch. One of them was with a bad bitch named Adrian. She ended up getting like married or like having a baby or some shit. I don't know. I stopped following her after that. I live with so much. I live with a lot of regret. I want to tell you. I feel like fuck it. You know, I live with a lot of regret. I live with more regret than I care to admit. I live with tons of it. Tons of it. Every day, my life is a result of my regret. when I think about how much I don't want to do what I do for a living, and every day what my life consists of, it's a punishment for all the things that I fucking fucked over.
And that's crazy because I feel like I'm completely on the total opposite.
It's my fault.
Every human's on their own in their own experience though. But my thing is like I'm on the other end of it where I feel like everything happens for a reason. Because if things went way different with that, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at right now with no family and no little like girl and everything like that, no daughter, and that probably wouldn't be my reality right now.
Maybe it
would.
would. Maybe it will still be that way because it is what it is.
Might be somewhere fucking off in Europe, fucking at a tour or something, right? You don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know.
No.
You don't know.
Maybe we would have already. Maybe we would.
That
Maybe we.
would be
Maybe
our butterfly.
no. Maybe we would have been
That would be
fuck
our
around, did all that shit, cause that's I didn't. I still went off and did stuff. It's not like I graduated. I went off and did stuff.
That was what ending college in 2010. So that was
Okay. That was 12 years ago.
I mean,
That was a long time ago.
It's people right now.
I went to L.A.
Careers. I mean, it's people. I done been to L.A. We all done did similar stuff. We
All right.
carbon copy lifestyles since leaving Florida State. The residency in certain cities that
So-
were big, not our own hometown outside of Florida.
All right, so-
like we did all types of the same shit.
It's not to say
At the
that.
end of the day, I think our Will Smith slap would have been if you would have did all of that stuff that you're thinking you should have done. And we might not be right here, right now, in no type of way. Like we might be in something that's completely different.
Well, that's the thing, though.
And I feel like I'm completely, blessed and like
You are.
where I need to be.
Very
like,
blessed.
In the circle of everything. So that's what I'm saying. That's a different type of blessing.
That's
I don't know.
and
how
that's the
it
thing.
necessarily feels.
I don't knock where I'm at. I don't knock where I'm at.
I don't know how it necessarily feel. That's all I'm saying.
I don't knock where I'm at.
I definitely don't knock where I'm at.
I don't knock where I'm at.
I don't.
I'm able to say all of this,
And
I sent Derek. You remember Derek? Me and Derek got into a fight. Remember that? Freshman year.
I do remember.
We was IGs.
I remember.
We got into a fight at Dirac Library.
Were you with us when he was in Atlanta?
Hell no.
Damn, you weren't with us.
I ain't seen that
Derek
nigga.
was in Atlanta.
I know that. I'm finna get to that. But you remember when we met? You remember when y'all called me from who house was that? Wilnick
I
house?
remember this vividly.
Was that Wilnick and Lawrence?
I remember this.
Who-
Yes, I remember this.
I don't remember who lived over there.
Lawrence. I remember Lawrence was definitely.
Did Lawrence live over there or Wilnick lived over there? Wilnick lived over there off campus. I lived in Sally Hall, and we all went to a house party or something like that. But anyways, me and Reggie was at my dorm, and y'all called me talking about Derek flipping out on some chicks and shit. The white girl who ended up becoming an LTO. All right, yeah, all right. The white girl that ended up becoming an LTO.
She definitely did.
He was trying to fight them or something like that. So y'all.
He was about to fight them. Like, no, bro, that shit was the
Right.
craziest.
So y'all called me. Remember that?
My top 3 craziest nights in college.
All right. So y'all called me from the dorm, and me and Reggie came over there, and I don't even remember what the fuck happened after that. But anyways, this is why I'm saying I failed y'all. But anyways,
Fucking retarded for that, yo.
this
Not for that. You ain't feel us for that. No.
this nigga tried to fight me at Dirac, at the Dirac library. We was all IGs, and we was all like an IG study. And he was,
Trying to throw you through the glass. Like,
and he tried to throw me to the glass. He tried to push me through the glass. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? First off, he sucker punched me.
he thought it was a movie. He thought
Right.
the glass was gonna shatter.
I'm like, bro, you're not finna push me through this shit. That shit was funny as fuck. Like, I've never been in a bona fide fight,
Bounced off it.
and the nigga tried to push me through the glass like he was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Fucking pow! We was finna rumble through the fucking corporate building of a fucking downtown center. Bitch, get the fuck out of here.
Basically DDT'd himself into the
I'm like,
glass.
yeah.
He thought he was-
He pwned himself trying to push me through the motherfucking shit. I'm like, nigga, why did you? And I'm going back to the first thing. Like, why did you even punch me? You just punched me. So I'm like, man, get off me, and I'm like, let's go. And then he didn't want to really get it down. He didn't really want to get it square
Derek
up.
was super skinny. Derek was
Yeah,
super skinny, so
and he was older though, but he didn't want to.
thought
He didn't want to get it straight up.
because he was so skinny, yo.
And
He had
so
strength.
I was like, whatever, man. I ain't tripping on that. But what got him fucked up was when he did that shit, which what I'm talking about. Where he was tripping at on the LTOs, and that got him kicked out the IG group, so he never was gonna become a Sigma ever again in that shit.
And I'm trying to remember, it was like a Truth or Dare game or something.
I don't know what y'all was doing because I was not there. I know exactly what I was doing, and it was not nothing would do with no dare. I had a woman for this is part of the reason why I didn't have any sex my freshman year, because one night when I was literally finna have sex, I got a call to go over here and deal with this. I literally, man, I'm trying to tell you.
What was the one bit that lived to you?
Erica Case, and I had her.
You had Erica Case. Hold on, who's the other one?
I ain't gonna drop name because she a lawyer. She gonna come and defame my ass. Never mind, it wasn't her.
I don't know what all these chicks do because I don't follow nothing.
They all lawyers. Don't talk about
Wait a
none.
minute. Wait a minute. Alexa, what was her name? Alexa.
I don't remember. Oh, the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alexandria.
Alex. There you go.
Her name was Alexandria.
It was too many.
Alexandria West.
Too many of them.
Alex.
Yeah, there you go.
Alexandria West.
Oh my goodness.
God bless her
crazy.
soul.
God bless her little soul.
Yeah, so the nigga tried to, do the TV through the shit didn't work. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Fast forward, I send the nigga in prison.
He's in prison right now at this second as we're talking.
Nigga, you didn't know that?
No. Well, the fuck
The nigga in prison because he went and armed robbed a gas station or some shit.
And when did he go to prison?
Nigga, years ago.
Oh, he's like going. He's been down.
He was in prison in 2016. And he'd been in prison for like a year and a half by then, so he doing like 15, 20 years.
Everybody said, what the fuck did he try and shoot someone? Like,
I don't know the details.
Oh, well, I mean, armed robbery, though, in some states get you damn near like 15, 20.
State of Georgia.
Yeah, shit. Damn, he did that shit in Georgia? Oh, yeah, it's a wrap.
So, I was talking to Reek one night drunk. I drunk half a bottle of goddamn Jack Daniels. I'm talking to Reek. Almost like what I'm doing now, but whatever. Reek done convinced me to send this nigga $20. This nigga done convinced me to put $20 on this nigga books.
How the fuck he could?
I was drunk. I had a half a bottle of goddamn whiskey. And I'm talking to Reek. The Reek, it's Reek, the boys, Reek, whatever. I'm drunk. He like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Derek, man, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? He push money on the book. I'm like, man, I don't push that nigga. I'll put $20 on the books. So I put $20 on this motherfucking book. This nigga called me every fucking day.
Holy shit.
For a year.
Holy shit.
Different random numbers.
Damn, finding phones in prison.
This nigga got an Instagram and added me on Instagram like 6 months ago. How the fuck do you have? I'm like, nigga, I'm not adding that Instagram.
So you sneaking phones, you created an account that you can't even be on all the time because you can't even keep a damn solid phone.
I don't know what the fuck going on. I don't want to know what's going on. I sent the nigga $20 on his books 6 years ago.
This nigga that downloaded Instagram on everybody's goddamn phone. Or
like, bro, you don't want to talk to me, bro. First and then he was texting me and shit. Like, bro, you don't want to talk to me, bro, because what you want to talk about? Like, I don't have no beef with you over some shit when I was fucking 18, nigga. Like, I'm not worried about that, but at the same time,
unless he simply is trying to just ask for more money.
Yeah, like what you want? A couple more dollars? You not? Yeah, what you not? Right.
Definitely, that's
right.
Number one.
Right. Okay. So Kiva said it. I didn't even say it.
I could guarantee.
Nigga booted me right out the podium and said, "Well, I got you." The nigga was asking for money.
I don't think it's okay. Anything else.
Like, what do you want to talk about?
It's just a thank you, but it's gonna be followed by nigga shit. You get hollered.
You better spend them $20 slow as fuck, nigga. That's $1 a year. How many years you got? Better spend them bitches $1 a year.
Better get your bag of them Frito Lays and sit the fuck back.
He bust them $20 down. Hey, he probably bust them $20 down quick, and the shit tell you who put the money on your books with the phone. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little bit of information, which I don't know why.
Hey, look.
Or I think Rick gave him my fucking number.
No, look.
Like, man, this nigga called me fucking 20 billion times.
No, it's ways you can do it. What jail make you realize is the impossible is possible. Yo. Like I got locked.
You got no
up, right?
choice.
But it was just for like 2 months, right? So I do shit like, nigga, look, get some tater chips, nigga. You get some tater chips, but you eat 2 chips a day, bitch. You motherfucking see them tater chips the next day. But you finna save them 2 goddamn tater chips, bitch, like some motherfucking ribeye.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I done sent you $20. You done blew through the bitches so quick. You gotta call me every motherfucking day. Why you ain't take no $20 and 50 cents the fuck out that shit every day?
You got 5 Snickers, bitch. Them shit's $3.
You done bought and traded the bitches. I don't know what you did to motherfuckers, but I ain't sending you shit. Nigga, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, damn, a nigga done sent me $20. I'm fucked up in this bitch. Nigga done sent me $20. I'm finna sit on this $20, bitch. I'm sitting on it. Nobody ain't never sent me shit or whatever. I'm having a hard time.
Because if I got other people out there I don't even know, talking to other people I don't know about sending me money, no, I know I'm hurt. He hurt.
All right.
He hurt.
I'm finna sit. Hey, I don't know nothing. All I know is I got $20. I don't give a fuck. All I know is I'm finna be in this bitch for a long time. And I got $20. I don't give a fuck where it come from. I don't give a fuck where it come from. I got it right now, so I'm finna sit on this bitch until I'm finna die. I'm finna sit on this bitch. I'm straight. Cause one day I'm gonna need this bitch. I'm not finna fuck off on this $20. He got them $20 and fucked it off. $20. I don't know how much you can have at one time, like maybe 100 or something. Maybe I don't know. You can't have a lot.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't have a lot.
Probably not a lot.
You can't have a lot.
And even still, you up in there, you finna spend that shit. Like you said, you gotta sit on that shit, right? They finna spend that.
Hey,
shit.
I'll tell you what he did. He bust that bitch down, and I'm telling you right now, that's why you calling me, because you bust that bitch down quick, and you trying to see you can get another quick $20. No.
It's like, hey, bro, it ain't like that.
Remember when you threw me through the goddamn glass? You want to talk to me? That's what we finna talk about.
You tried to think this shit was a movie, nigga? Fuck is
Nigga.
wrong with you?
Better spend on $20 slow as fuck, nigga.
I'm talking damn.
I only sent you this shit because Reed begged me.
And them shits is gone, like gone to the point to where he back.
The
like,
noodles,
damn.
the noodles probably what, $3-4.
Facts. They tax it for that shit.
He probably wanted a meat stick or some shit. He probably couldn't even afford one of those meats.
Like the 25-cent bag of chips, bitch, it'll break it down. Like $3-4. So that's what I'm saying about 2 Cheetos a day, then 1.5 Cheetos a day.
Hey, are you watching this stream? You need to watch this stream. This bitch say, them little $2, them little $20, them little 25-cent bags. Going with $2-3 in that bitch. I wouldn't eat nothing. Hey, listen, I go to jail, and I gotta go to court in about 5 weeks or whatever. I ain't going to jail though. Maybe. Fuck the world. Bitch, listen. I don't give a fuck about. I don't care about none of this shit in here. You understand me? I don't care about nothing in here. Nothing. But y'all do. I'm finna run this shit. And y'all some country Tennessee niggas, I'm finna run this shit, bitch. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. I got money, bitch. Y'all don't. I have money, motherfucker. I'm gonna be straight. And I don't care about no motherfucking bitch. I'm been poor, broke, but down and out, bitch. I'm setting myself up first off. I don't want to hit no shit from nobody up in this bitch. All right? And I'm going to figure out what the fuck I need. I'm going to figure out what the fuck I want. And I'm going to figure out how the fuck to get it. And that's going to be that. I'm not in this bitch to motherfucking eat chips, bitch. I don't want no fucking noodles. Now, you got to survive, so all I got to do, I'm going to do what I got, I'm going to eat. You know, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, nigga. But I'm not gonna be walking around busting chips down, bow, 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 bow. And they $3 a bag. Nigga, I don't care how much money I got. I'm never gonna do that just because that's stupid. That's dumb. I know these niggas want this bag of chips, nigga. I know somebody want it, and it's $3 a bag. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I'm not finna eat it. I'm not gonna walk around licking my fingers off fucking $7 bags of chips, nigga. $7 worth of chips.
Facts. Don't want no good shit. Like how they went, like they knew they was wrong. Like they'll do like flavors like, oh, you want Doritos, the red bag? All right, $7.50. Like, fuck you in. Like, okay. All right, you want just some plain Lay's? All right, that might be at $3-4. All right, bitch, you want some hot Cheetos? $11.50, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? We know how much y'all niggas want hot Cheetos, my nigga. $11.50.
If I see your dumb ass walking around eating some hot Cheetos, you stupid as fuck. You stupid as fuck.
So you already knew. So that's how it worked in there, and especially where I was locked up.
Nigga, you want Cheetos that bad? I'll eat that bullshit. Give me that damn tray, nigga. And how much a honey bun? By $3. I'll give me a honey bun here and
no,
now.
Honey bun was like $7.50.
All right, well, I'll give me a honey bun a week or two. Bitch, I'll be all right. Fuck it. I'm in jail.
Like $7.50.
I'm in jail. I'm gonna eat all they. I'm gonna eat as much of that garbage they give me, and then whatever, bitch.
Only thing that was cheap on me, on my granny, So only thing that was cheap in there was noodles.
How much was the noodles?
Like a nigga finna put jelly on the fucking noodles. And damn sugar. And you got
this nigga eat grape noodles. Nigga eating strawberry noodles. The strawberry is fucking $4. You eat $9 fucking strawberry noodles.
Noodles was the only thing that was cheap.
I eat shit.
A dollar and some change.
Bruh.
Noodles was $1 and some change.
I won't eat a damn
Cup
thing.
was like $2 and some change. Then you had jelly, and then like your condiments. Condiments were cheap. Everything else, bro, snacks. Nah, you was rich in there if you had snacks.
Nigga.
Like facts.
I be in that bitch.
Shit like a Snicker
fucking
bar,
asshole. No. I don't want a Snicker bar. You do. You want a Snicker bar? You all right?
This motherfuckers in there.
You want a Snicker bar?
All that shit. You gotta think, bro. It was like old men in there and shit. I guess they'll have like,
But that's what I was saying. They be done had all of that shit.
They'll have all that shit. They'll have a store in that
exactly.
shit. Whole, like store, like literally when it's lunchtime and shit, and they out there congregating in break time and shit. They door open like it's a stove, and I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? I'm like, bro,
exactly.
I'm like, nigga, that shit is $70,000 worth of fucking candy and shit that you got in here sell there, sir.
That shit contraband like a motherfucker.
Fuck contraband, because it's like, nigga, how you got this, nigga, like in here, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
I was in the jail, even though I was in there for 2 months. I was in the jail. Is a paramilitary detention center. Clayton County is a private-owned county, so the sheriff owns like this whole county, right? So in their jail, they come in there like an army, which is some shit called the Scorpion Team. They say shit like, "You don't want to motherfucking die tonight. Don't go to jail in Clayton County." Like real talk. Like it's like stories about folks that got killed in there. I got a story for you. This one time, right? Someone that snitched to them and said that it was a cigarette in somebody's cell. So they locked everything down, stripped everybody's shit. The old man who had all the fucking candy, he had a fucking Walmart's worth of candy fucking getting thrown out the fucking shit. So they fucking escorted his ass finally out. I think he lived like 2 weeks in the hole because of that shit. Because, like I said, all that shit was contraband, like you said. So the person who they thought the cigarette was, the cell was in, I guess he was getting buck with them, the Scorpion Team. Mind you, there's no white, like it was one white person that worked in Clayton County. So the shit was weird anyways. It was literally just like being in the hood and all the gangsters was cops. Because it was only black people. And it's his whole family. All their last name is Hill. His name is Victor Hill. They're all Hills. So they fucking beat the shit out of this dude, like literally to like a bloody pulp. Because he was getting bucked like, y'all coming in here for nothing. Ain't no motherfucker got no motherfucking cigarette. We fucking sleep. It was like 3 a.m. We fucking sleep. What the fuck? They beat the shit out of this man.
Shawshank Redemption, bitch.
No, my nigga. It was this OG from New Orleans. He had been in there 6 months, hadn't got a court date yet. Bro, this shit was like fucking life, my nigga. Like, this is nigga, because I'm telling you, have it. There was no like they don't answer to the state of Georgia. They're a paramilitary.
We in here like
center,
nigga.
No, real talk. This was bread and slop on a tray type shit. This is where I was at. Unless you was like eating snacks like the old man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't want to go to fucking jail.
So look. So they beat the shit out of this man in front of everybody to a bloody pulp, to the point to where we thinking he dead. This OG from New Orleans, right? He'd been in there 6 months, no court date. He like, man, it's enough, man. Y'all know that man dead, man. So look. Come up off the nigga just enough to tell this nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga, before you die next. Like, God damn, this nigga.
You and that bitch like Shawshank Redemption.
I'm like, nigga, what the fuck, bitch? I'm like, nigga, this shit just need to hurry up so we can go back to sleep, bitch.
I'm in that bit like Eddie Dufresne, bitch, chipping at the wall, getting the fuck up out of here, bitch. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm gonna escape in the pipes. I'm fucking out of here, bitch. Y'all beating niggas' ass.
At one time, right? No, I got hella stories, bro, from my 2 months in this shit. That's how crazy
nigga
was, bro. Real talk, nigga.
Where the fuck did you go to jail at? I can't leave, bitch.
My nigga, at one point in time, right?
What?
It was 4 of us locked up in the cell. This one nigga, he had came in. Well, it was 3 of us. It was already too many, I'm sure. Like 3 of us crammed in this cell. Only 2 beds, of course. So one nigga was on the floor. They gave him a mat. So they threw another nigga in there with a mat. Bro, when I tell you, they had got this nigga fresh off the streets. Like he had just snorted. Like it's almost like this nigga was just in the ending scene of Scarface. Like the nigga like had powder on his nostril. Like he was turned. Like, and whatever was in his system was in his system the whole motherfucking, I think about 8-9 days he was in that motherfucking cell, my nigga. That nigga was so motherfucking turned and geeked off that goddamn powder. This nigga sat in this whole cell and came up with a whole corporation and LLC business idea. He like, look, bro. You say you went to college, right? My nigga, look. I'm gonna get your phone number. When we get up out of here, my nigga, we gonna get the LLC together, and my nigga, we go turn our lives around, brother. You hear me? I'm like, nigga, I've been here for 2 months. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. What the fuck? This nigga's geeked still. I'm like, Tony, get your mans, man. That shit is insane. One nigga rapping, talking about the craziest shit in the world.
So you told niggas that you went to college when you was in that motherfucker?
Man, just making small talk, like type shit.
I don't want to tell motherfucker shit. I'm motherfucking look, man. But you gotta talk to somebody.
You feel me? Exactly.
You gotta talk to somebody.
Talking to reading books. Really, the whole time I felt like I was in there, I was just talking to reading books, bro. That's really all I did. And it was, like I said, it was 2 months. It was like 2 months and a few like days, like type shit. The shit like just really kind of went slow, but that's it, because he was sitting still. Like that's the only thing about time. Like if you ain't doing shit, you feel that shit. Other than that, you don't feel time. Like you don't feel time until you sit your ass right still in one motherfucking spot, my nigga.
2 months.
The same motherfucking people every day. That shit was an experience, my nigga. Because even though it was 2 months, nigga, the shit was like the end of Shawshank when I got out, bitch. I fucking broke down in tears like, what the fuck, bitch? Nigga, mama, come get me. No, it was like that's how I felt. I felt like I wanted my mama.
I love y'all. Shit.
Nah, that shit fuck you up, nigga.
Nah, they took my ass to jail, motherfucking. What about fucking probably about 5 months ago, 4 months ago. They took my ass to motherfucking jail. I ain't gonna say shit about it because I gotta go to court, but fuck y'all. I'm innocent.
Straight up.
And that's all I'm gonna say. Fuck y'all. I see y'all ass in court, bitch. But you know, I did go to jail for a night, but it wasn't even a whole night, nigga. I don't know how long I was in jail. Hours, maybe. Anyway, that shit was fucking crazy, though. Shit was hilarious, man. Like the shit was
easy.
hilarious because
a lot of funny shit that you ain't trying to fucking go through.
you know what I'm saying. I'm going in that bitch. They like, trying to go ahead and get me booked in. They asking me like, how, you got COVID and shit and all that. I'm fussing and fighting with the officer still. You know what I'm saying? I'm fussing and fighting with the officer goddamn still. I'm like, yeah, man, I got COVID and all of that shit. Blah, 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 blah. They getting ready, motherfucking. She's like, are you suicidal? I'm like, yeah, I'm everything, bitch. Everything. I'm suicidal. I got COVID. I'm finna fucking die. Okay, fuck y'all. Fuck the officers. I was pissed. You're like, man. She's like, man, look, man, don't be playing like this, man. Don't be playing like that. I'm like, man, fuck this nigga. So they like, all right, come on. You want to come in here like this, man? So they basically put me in a goddamn hole for goddamn 18 minutes. And it was the most disgusting shit. And, like, it was terrible. Like, whoever was in the hole before me had spit on the wall. I'm talking about, like, had a sinus infection, nigga, and spit on the wall. Like, nigga had green shit. And that shit was dried on there. They didn't clean nothing. Like, the shit was disgusting in there. It's so small of a room. You can't even lay down. You can't stretch your legs out. The only way you can't. There's no way. You either stand up, sit down, or
That's it.
You cannot stretch your legs in any way, shape, form in the room. Man, they left me in that bitch for 18 minutes. The nurse finally came down. She was like, all right, man. But before they put me in there, I'm like, come on, man. Don't do me like that. I was just arguing with the officer, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't have COVID. I'm not suicidal. I'm sorry. Like, don't do me like this. I didn't mean that shit. I'm just, come on. I'm being arrested, and I'm sorry.
Go there for a look.
Right. So, like, well, just so you know, we'll put your ass in there. We're going to give you a taste. They put my ass in that motherfucker. I'm like, all right, man, I got a taste, man. Like, and that was kind of like the vibe of the whole shit. Like, he ain't gonna do no more shit now. He was like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with y'all.
I ain't gonna do no more shit.
But
That's funny.
But the shit was crazy. Like, the people that was in there, I'm like, man, fuck y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was 2 Mexicans I got. They was acting like they didn't know what the fuck was going on. They got arrested. I'm like, look, don't look at me, nigga. I don't know what the fuck going on either. I'm finna get the fuck out, bitch. As soon as this phone cut on, the phone finally came on, bitch. I went to making calls, bitch. I'm out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
You know something that's just funny that just came to me though?
I'm like, how much is my bond, bitch? The motherfucker charged me with all kind of shit. My bond was crazy, but I had just enough, bitch. I'm like, oh, I got it. Called Mono. I'm like, Mono, I don't know what the fuck happened last night. But, Cat, you got my phone, fucking. Here come the password. Cash app yourself this motherfucking money, and you get your ass down to the bail bondsman. I got a bond. I was lucky they gave me a bond, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't have to wait to see the judge to get a bond. They gave me a bond while I was in booking. So I was like, fuck yes, I'm out. But if I would have had to go back in the back,
that's funny.
I would have said, fuck the bond, bitch. Nah, I'm about to take the bond, but, jail is not somewhere you want to go. It's not, in no way, it's nothing you want to play with.
It don't matter where the fuck you at.
I don't care where you at, what the fuck you got going on. The last place you want to go, bro, is jail. I promise. I swear, bro. It's terrible. You think it's bad, and then multiply that times like 1,000. It's worse. It's terrible. Every time I've gotten arrested, I've been lucky not to have spent more than hours in jail. I always get out the next fucking morning. I went to jail in New York. The first time I got arrested by New York Police Department, motherfucker. Riding down NYPD took me to motherfucking a precinct downtown and booked me. I don't even know, but I got arrested. And that was crazy. That was the last time I got into a fight. That was when I said, all right, I'm never gonna get into a fight no more. I got in a fight with 5 niggas in Times Square because of some shit Reggie did.
Mm.
But I was with him.
Because of some shit Reggie did.
It's a long story. I mean, he was graduating to law school, and he just happened to be in New York the same night I was in New York.
It's crazy how Reggie became what he became. That was the same Reggie that drove down the wrong side of the road in Tallahassee, almost killed us. Like, Reggie's amazing. Reggie's amazing. He's an amazing human being.
Nah, he's a great dude, man. I love the guy.
For real.
He's
Reggie's an example of a super amazing human. He's like a superhuman.
Nah.
Crazy. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you on all these councils and shit. And like,
I mean, I knew that Reggie was gonna.
Never saw that.
I did
not. I didn't see. I saw a lot of.
Not freshman year. I didn't see him.
Necessarily, but I
didn't
see it. No, I didn't see this. No, I didn't see this.
But sophomore year, I was like, okay, I see what you're trying to really do. Now I see what you're really doing.
Once he started to move around certain ways, sophomore, junior year, yeah, I saw that.
I was like, all right, I got you
kind of didn't see it going this deep. I was just like, oh, bro, Reggie's really just cleaning himself up, and it fits for what he's doing.
Nah, that nigga was.
That's the way I was just looking at it surface level.
Reggie's. He's not simple-minded in any way, but
at all.
His common sense is very pinpoint logic based.
Mm-hmm.
That it appears simple. It's like, what do you mean? Yeah, duh. Like, he thinks about shit so simplistically. Duh, obvious. That's the obvious logical moment. What are we talking about? That, sometimes he's just doing shit, and, he don't even know if you even realize that's what's happening, but he's just doing the shit because to him it's just automatic logic, So he's just like a machine. That's why he's disciplined. Like, he can do anything. He can take any class. He can, go through any shit because he's disciplined like that. It's just the obvious moment. Like, oh, okay, this person is a fucking black. Oh, I can talk to this person. I can do this. I can do that. And he just does it. And he's good at doing that shit. He's just like an on-site. And he's a smart guy. He's not a dummy. He's a smart guy. He reads well, comprehends well. He has good skills. But yeah, I mean, to know Reggie as well as I know that guy, to see, where he's come from, where I've come from, like you said, like where we were freshman year, that nigga was my suite mate, motherfucker, didn't care. And then, we hung out all fucking freshman year. Then we IG, then we became Line Brothers.
Care was insane.
And I don't remember where Reggie lived when I lived at C4.
Care was insane.
I don't remember where he lived. I think he was
all that shit was insane.
I think he was like a RA or some shit. I don't remember. But then we lived at Star Suites.
Something like that.
Yeah, then we lived at Star Suites, and we was, you know what I'm saying? And it's always, I've been very close with that dude for a very long time. And we've had ups and downs. I've watched him lose his brother. I watched him soar to the heights he's at now. And in all of them dudes, a lot of the guys in the frat like that, though, who are just fucking, from time to time, me and Jason go to baseball games. It's like, goddamn. I had to have him explain why he and Janine got divorced. I'm like, dude, you gotta explain that shit to me. We've been going to baseball games. I thought you was real married to Janine. What happened? And he broke it down to me. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go watch some baseball. Cool. But I gotta hit that nigga up, actually. See what we gonna go this year, this season. Spot starts. So, but I appreciate the shit that we have as the things we've done in those times, and the people that people become, and all of that shit. But I feel like, damn. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it is just me.
It could be a case of everybody has their time. Everybody has their time. I mean, everything happens in its own divine way. It could be a case of all of that.
But what does it mean when you say if I'm in a room and Bats is in a room, the room is mine, and you know what that means. You know what I mean by that. How
I almost strongly feel like that could be the case even now.
That's what I'm trying to say. Now get this.
Celebrity is like certain people have.
So what does that mean?
Presence about them. I mean,
But get this. So Mike Blue said a couple months ago, he put in there's a bunch of Tampa New York bros who live in Tampa, so they're like, yeah, we need to do like a bros reunion or some shit, and go see Batch in December. I think he's gonna come to Tampa or something. It's like, go see Batch in December. It's like, all right, I don't really want to pay no money to go see fucking Batch, but all right, how much is this fucking ticket? Anyways, I'll fucking go. I feel like, all right, whatever. I'm just like, all right, whatever. Let's just go. I'm not gonna be the guy. Saying, all right, fine, we'll go. But it's like, come on, dude. I'm really not trying to go see them. Maybe I'm salty, maybe I'm not.
Don't want to be that guy.
But I don't want to go to okay. Am I really gonna sit there and fucking enjoy it?
And we see Batch everywhere, so it doesn't even you can't escape seeing Batch anyways, whether you go to a comedy show or not.
Exactly. So you're gonna force me to throw out some ducats to go down and see Batch?
Feel me?
And it goes back to what I was saying. If I'm in a room and Batch is in a room, the room is mine. So I'm sitting there thinking that the whole time. Here I am paying to see Batch, and I feel like I could stand up right now and take this room. No knock on Batch, no knock on nothing, but if you don't know nothing, if you have nothing to grade yourself on.
No knock on Batch, but a nod to you. There's nothing
I'm
wrong
just
with giving
not
a nod
even
to
that.
yourself.
I'm not even that.
You know,
It's not even a nod to me because I haven't done shit and Batch ass. So it's
you
all.
gotta have done shit,
I don't know. Maybe I have, but
Take it back to the time when both of you hadn't done shit and you just were in college. So that's what I'm saying. You ain't gotta have done shit. It's just the principle. At the end of the day, you have a particular presence where, fast forward to the point of where you're at right now, the phase of where you're at right now, you're like, damn, that could have been, or should have been, or should be utilized in some manner that's tangible to me.
truth.
That's the thought you're having right now. It's
Exactly.
manifested in a
That's
way
the
of
exact
fruition,
thought. That's the
tangible.
exact thought.
You know what I'm saying? You always know that's why we was always close, man. We were always able to.
That's the thought.
But at the end of the day, that's all it is, yo. But that's a real thing. Now, how that can be made tangible to you.
So what do you do? Yeah, so what do? You just fucking go see Batch and just keep saying that and thinking that? Because then you're just a hater or some shit. Or,
To be honest,
What do you do?
We all have our own little ways that
I don't know.
we're doing it. You're streaming right now. You do what you do. That's one thing. You make your music. That's a whole two whole things in itself that can be made to be tangible. You know what I'm saying? I produce. I still, write for people every now and then. Sometimes, it's there are things that we do that can be made tangible, to where it's like this conversation makes complete logical sense as to why we're having it.
Yeah.
And as to why we're agreeing on the points that are being made. Two like-minded individuals, similar life patterns, and the only literal difference that we have with one another is I'm sitting here with a family, a girlfriend and a daughter, and you're sitting there single, in
I'm
your
not
space
single.
where you're
I do have a girlfriend, but
well,
I don't have a
yeah.
family.
you just got your girlfriend. It's just you. You don't have no kids, and that's a big thing. That as far as doing things or whatever, not having kids is still an advantage. It's still an advantage.
Yeah.
But no, it's just the like I said, the prior, what I was saying, as far as you just feeling as though that definitely could have been as far as the past, should have been as far as the past, but now as far as the present, you should find a way to probably make your presence tangible. I hop on Twitch every time you go live.
Yeah, man, but
just because I miss the presence of just what we had in N12, but the presence of just even having that of you, I'm just like, dang, this is still nostalgia for me. So that's if I had something to click on and you were on YouTube and you already had 90,000 or subscribed, be like, well, that makes perfect sense. Let me click this and watch it like that.
come on, man.
So,
but
I live that with you, man. I live that with you, so I understand why you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I go to a job every fucking day where people are like, yo, you should be a comedian, bro.
Okay,
Like,
so
I don't understand why you're not a comedian.
alrighty.
You should do it.
You know, every
It's
time I
like,
go hang out with
damn,
Twan,
now I
you know
think-
why I don't hang
now I
out with the
think I should
bros?
be a
Because they just
comedian.
remind me of my failures. Every time I go hang out with the
just told all
bros,
of my line brothers this.
I don't hang out with them because they just remind me of how much I haven't done.
Yep.
Every time I hang out with Twan, oh, man, I been telling this nigga, man, he need to be a comedian, man. I swear, every time I see it, it's like, yeah, okay, goddamn,
Every single
I can
time
fucking
I
kill a room, I get it, but damn, what do you want me to fucking do? Fuck, you know, you think Batch would fucking hit a nigga up, you know, or something. I feel like Batch has
not even
a responsibility to people that he knows for sure are talented. Like, come on.
That's the one thing I was saying. I was saying that. I was like, man, at the end of the day,
Why didn't Batch come holler at me and you and do one video or something with us?
Skit, like type shit.
What happened?
Let's do an N12 skit, or let me just do something. Y'all are funny. Let me just run something.
Why didn't fuck with us on nothing?
I don't know.
And nowadays, what? You know, he's this big shot. Like, all right, you know.
He's a megala star. Dude.
I literally see movies of Batch, and I see Batch in the movie, and I'm like, look at Batch.
Like, it's like you'll just watch a random movie and he's in it.
Like I seen the last show of Walking Dead I seen. It had Batch in it.
Yeah, with Michonne. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Literally, I'm watching the fuck out every episode. It gets to the last moment, and it's Batch there. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Why are you here? What is going on? And it's just like the devil's teasing me.
Yep, that's what it.
Because I want to be in the motherfucking Walking Dead.
I could be in the Walking Dead.
And I'm not being jealous, but I'm just saying, bro.
We were there.
Why?
We were there at a time when people were literally stealing our lingo. We were that cool.
Thank you.
People were stealing our lingo. Like, people stole our words.
I was a whole culture, bro.
Like, we created a subculture in the culture of the black culture at Florida State, which was already a subculture.
I'm not blaming Batch or nobody,
that was ahead
but
of his time, yo. Even with us branching off and doing what we were doing with N12, when people realized us fucking with, like,
look, and that's the thing. We weren't even worried about what nobody else was doing.
Remember when Rufat thought he was like the Leonardo DiCaprio of Florida? Like, he was the top celebrity in Florida State.
He was the fucking.
He brought him in, and it was funny because Rufat had this like aura about him of like, oh, y'all doing this little music thing, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't think we could possibly be better than him. I was like, Rufat, I've been better than you since freshman year. You knew that. And that was the thing. It was like all these people who knew I was doing music didn't know that I was that good.
When we made the song, bro, nothing gonna stop me. Like, when we made the song, bro, it was so funny. When we was laying the verses, he was like, "Oh, y'all can like really rap. Oh, y'all can rap." Like, nigga, what the fuck?
Did we go to his house at like Seminole Suites or some shit? And
Yes,
fucking
bro. Yes, that shit was hilarious.
never do a rap song with a nigga that live at Seminole Suites for one.
Bro, those were hilarious times, man. We can't. Those were hilarious times.
I wish I could fucking talk to Rufat, man. Like, I literally wish I could go and talk to all of those people from back in our days. You know? And just fucking talk to them. Be like, yo, let's talk about fucking those times, man. I would love to.
That shit?
I would love to go back.
Remember that shit?
I would love to go back.
Funny.
And you know, what the fuck, you know, what are we gonna do now? You know, the thing is, okay, you're right. Maybe that's my question, you know. But yeah, it's not that simple when you're just like, all right, I'll do this, and it's just like, well, hey, by the way, we're all gonna go see King Batch, and you remember how?
Remember how he used to just be fucking chilling, classmates.
You remember how he couldn't hold a candle to you in a room full of people?
Facts. Remember when you were always funnier than him?
You said it, not me. But you remember how, you know, and he admitted it. So, and it's like a slap in the face. Come get me. Why you ain't come get me on none of this? None of this? And it's like, all right, when I was in Texas, he did come get me on some music shit. Like, hey, send me some beats. I sent him some beats. He did a skit to a beat. I'm like, all right, man. All right, I'm cool. Gonna hit me for another. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What's up? It's not his fault. It has nothing to do with Batch. Batch has it's no obligation of his own. But I feel like it should be. I would like it to be because it'd be easier for me. It'd be convenient. It'd be, just as simple as I would like it to be. But it's not that simple. It's not that simple for him.
Yeah.
He's worked hard for everything that he has, and I don't take nothing from the guy.
Facts at all. Not at all.
But it's just when I see it, it just makes me say, hey. Every time.
I mean, that's my line, brother. I'm proud of him like a motherfucker.
And every time I see him, I tell him that, like, man, keep going because if there's no batch out there for me,
seen him since, but
if there's no batch out there fucking doing what he's doing, there's no thought of this shit from for me to even have these thoughts. So I tell him every time to keep going hard.
And that is a representation, man. I mean, shit. I got pictures of this thing in my phone. Like we used to get. Like I have us together. I mean, it's just I say I ain't been physically around them or whatever, but it's just I'm proud to tell.
It's not about that. I just want to know.
I fucking went through the fucking ends with that nigga shit. I'm proud as hell.
I'm gonna make some music. I'm just gonna put out an album, and I just was making music and fucking putting out music, and I'm gonna put out some music and shit. And I was just thinking and saying like, damn,
And I don't know.
All that shit from back then, it just feels like it's in vain. It's all in vain.
Ever since I picked up the beats in 2014, like I say, pretty much following after your pattern, your style from that N12 period. I mean, I just stayed consistent with it, and that's pretty much just been my work. I mean, other than the running around I was doing, like, managing my cousin, like we did do a lot. We went everywhere, like on the road. I mean, I did a lot with that. But ever since I touched that in 2014, as far as touching them keys and touching them pads and stuff, and just pretty much stayed consistent with that. So, that shit, and right before the pandemic happened, February 2020, that's when I just randomly DM, that dude. Like I said, I just came across his music through, fucking with some other type of music. I was like, damn, his music kind of sound like mine. So I just DM'd him, and he just, luckily I guess was, the humble down to earth dude that he is, man. Was like, just send that shit over.
You talk to any other bros at all?
On a consistent basis, not really.
When's the last time you talked to another bro?
Most consistent basis was Adrian. Adrian just hit me up actually maybe 2 weeks ago or something like that. But nobody else really. It wasn't nobody I was really talking to. Nobody I was really talking to. I randomly had hit up Micah like the end of last year. We talked a little bit. Yeah, I don't really just consistent basis talk to nobody. It was more consistent when
I feel like that fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, a lot of
I feel like that fucking sucks.
A lot of us was living in Atlanta,
Tim and fucking all of that.
When I first moved up here. So when I first moved up here, it was more consistent, really, a lot of people moved. Then everybody moved. Miles was living up here, you know what I'm saying? Miles moved.
I ain't talked to Miles in a decade. When last time I talked to Miles?
Probably a decade myself.
God damn.
I don't know. I mean, really, to be honest, it's 2022. Thinking 10 years ago, my grandma passed. I'm trying to think if I talked to Miles after my grandma passed. I mean, I just got to go by life events. Facts. It's that much time going by, yo.
Will Smith. Will Felton passed, and
yeah, that's crazy. I still remember the night I got that call. That shit's just crazy. But no, that. Yeah, man, it's just time, yo. I don't know. That shit's crazy.
It's not supposed to be like this, man. None of this is supposed to be like this. I feel like
I feel like that sometimes, and then sometimes I get a strong, super like rush of like just like a switch of that, like it's super supposed to be this way, man.
Yeah.
Nothing, everything happens for a reason, yo. Like for real, man. I don't know. I think mine is like I said, it's because it's a human thing, and even though I know we probably all supposed to be together more in some sort of way, like especially when it comes to like love and just unity, but in the individual aspect, like when I just what I've been through, like by myself, like every time I look at my little girl, I'm like, man, everything I did was where I don't have no regrets, yo. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
Real talk, man. And it's like,
But we should we should all see each other once a year. Like I get all of that, but is it that big of a deal for us all to like come together and fucking eat some barbecue and fucking see each other and see our children?
It's part of the reason why the
once every 5 years
may have even occurred. Like you said, what's the strongest reason why you feel like you don't even go around the bros? You know what I'm saying? And that might be part of the whole reason why that dissonance continues, and it continues to like.
But I need to be around the bros. I need to be more around the bros.
You may need to, but the fact of that actually being a matter, you know what I'm saying? And on my end, with what I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so you're a father. How long have you been a father?
3 years.
All right. You don't never find any difficulties like, damn, man, I'm a father. Maybe not yet. It's only been 3 years, probably. But you don't ever have moments where you feel like, man, maybe something will happen and I might not know how to deal with it, or maybe I don't know. I'm a father. Maybe I would like to talk to another father about what it's like to be a father to a little daughter or something. I don't know. That would be my mind. Like if I was a father, I'd be like, man, I like to have another father at least to bounce some shit off of, something. I don't know. Maybe but that's what I'm saying. Maybe that's just a totally 100% me, and maybe no one fucking absolutely thinks about that type of shit. But in my life, it's like, all right, I'm a 30-year-old fucking guy or whatever, 30, whatever the fuck, I don't know, 5 almost, 35. It's like, damn. What are all the other 35-year-old guys doing? You know what I mean? Yeah, I've got a girlfriend, and I don't know if she wants to get married. Maybe she does. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe
pretty much where the 35-year-olds
are
at.
I'm pretty sure pretty sure she wants to get married. But okay, that's not the point. Mm-hmm. How do y'all? I just want to know how y'all feel at 35. Am I the only person want to know what other people feeling?
I feel you. That's
and it's
it's
easier when we were in college, right? You know how easy it was to be in college because you had so many people around you. You had, if you needed help, if you needed to talk to somebody, if you needed just to be around people. There was people literally people who would just come around me and just sit around me for hours.
Yeah.
I had bros. Yeah. It was like, whatever, fuck it.
We never realized all that shit was therapy. We never realized all that shit was just therapy. That's all that shit was.
Reek would literally, I would go to class. I would go to class in the morning. Reek would be at my house playing Halo. I would go the whole day of class, go to some events, do my whole college guy thing, whatever. Be home by 8 something, later at night.
I remember that part of life.
He's still in there playing Halo. I want to play Halo. I want to play something else.
Xbox hot. Can't even play it no more.
All right. That bitch playing the shit out of this motherfucker. I'm like, I guess I play Halo with him. I go to sleep. He playing Halo while I'm asleep. And it's like, whatever. It's like, whatever, bro.
Nah, but yeah, like you
it had a house.
Some females. Like, nah, bro. How
and other things.
Goddamn, what Shalina and them used to just come to hear us make music and sit around.
Exactly. And bro, I went to fucking Nashville, and I used to live in Nashville, and Shalina lives in Nashville. Now I went to Nashville, and I just wanted to see Shalina, man. But I just felt like I couldn't. I was with my girl, and it's like, man, I just want to see Shalina, man. Like, yo, you live in fucking Nashville. Like that, yeah. It's like, why, bro? Like. It's stupid. That's fucking stupid.
like we were like closest friends at a point. You don't understand this. I just want to see somebody who I
I don't
used to
know.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
maybe
know you.
maybe it's me. Maybe I just feel like the world is not as whatever. But damn, it just sucks to watch. I don't know, people fall off the face of the earth, and then you know, yeah, you make the best out of your life. You're gonna do that
No, let's
anyways.
go down the line. No, let's go down the line. I mean, shit, you want to really do it. You want to really dig and get sad. Shit.
Did you dig and get sad?
No, do it.
I don't want
Number
to.
two.
I
No,
don't want to
number two.
dig and
Okay,
get
no,
sad,
for
but I'm
real.
just
No,
saying. Is that sad? That was sad. What I'm saying about Shalina?
Number two.
I wanted to see Shalina. I wanted to hang out with Shalina. I just want to see how she was. Give her a hug.
Right. Let
It's
me
like,
give you
all right,
reality.
that ain't ever gonna
It's
happen.
what? It was 14 of us. Okay, take away one. Rest in peace, Will. All right. So my number two, Necky. I have no idea where he lives. I know what he does for a living. I have no idea where he lives. I do not have his number at all. My number three, Darius Maddox. I do not know where he lives. I do not know his occupation. I haven't talked to him in years. My number four, Batch. You know the story.
I did say it was-
J5. J5. I talked to him maybe sometime last year around the divorces time.
J5.
So I know what he does for a
J5.
living.
Yeah,
I know where he
J5.
lives. Okay. My number six, Adrian. I know what he does for a living. I know where he lives. I talked to him recent. Benz. I do not know where he lives.
Hold on. Stop on Adrian. Let's go back to Adrian. You know what I'm saying? Let's stop on Adrian. I always had so much love for Adrian. I always tell him, you are not LBR, bro. You are honorary 10th member of my line. Like, I look at him as like, because me and Adrian the same age. He could have easily just joined the fucking IG group at that moment and became a non-LBR, but he just hadn't expressed interest at all. But I don't know, man. That is one solid motherfucking dude right there, man. That is one solid motherfucking dude, and to be able to say that about people, to know people like that and to have people like that is rare and it's special. And I feel like, damn, I don't know. I don't know. I would like to see this guy a little more. We should. I don't know. I wish the frat had more going on, where we were, because maybe that would help me be a better man. I'm not perfect. I'm still not, nowhere near that.
Maybe it would help a lot of things. Who knows?
It would help a lot. But isn't that the point of the frat? I always say I only graduated because of the frat. I had niggas going to class and getting grades on me, so I'm like, bitch.
If that's the case,
I
why
ain't.
did things dissipate? I mean, that's the way I feel. Like, I mean, like I said, if we really want to dig,
If that was the way it was supposed to be, then it would have been that way.
Why would it dissipate? Why would it dissipate? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
It's not supposed to be that way.
I don't let it fall. I don't last. And it's certain things like that that make me go and look at my little girl and be like, oh, yep, everything the way it's supposed to. Yep, everything in its right place, just like Radiohead.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But I mean,
but there's got to be
like,
something.
I mean, my number six, Adrian.
Yeah.
I talked to
Adrian.
him. He's the most recent I talked to because I talked to him the most, like just from the past up until Adrian is the one I probably talked to the most all the time because we was like the closest outside of me and you, anyways. And then Benz was probably like a close right up under that. But yeah, go to number 7, Benz. I have no idea where he stays. I do not have his correct number. 8, Clarence. I have no idea where he stays. I haven't talked to him in years. I do not have his correct number. Number 9, Jock, or what he does for a living. Same thing for number 7.
I ain't talked to. Nah, Jock is a motherfucker I have not talked to
Clarence,
in 12 years.
I think I may have talked to Clarence around one of my not so recent but not so long ago birthdays, like as a happy birthday text type thing. I have no idea what he does for a living. I have no idea where he lives. I do have his correct number, I guess. Jock, no idea where he lives. No communication. I can't tell where I can't tell you the last time I talked to Jock. No, I got no idea what the fuck he does for a living. Nothing.
Them niggas federal agents.
Lawrence, I do know what he does for a living. I may have his correct number. And I do know where he lived last. I don't know where he stays now. Possibly, I don't know. Maybe he moved. Austin, no fucking clue. Fucking years.
Austin be sending me. He'll message me on Facebook random as fuck about
no
stupid shit in the
clue.
past. Hey, bro, you remember this shit? He hit me up.
Like, what the fuck? Them posts. Them
Right.
posts. No.
It be some
Uh,
shit like that. Yeah.
like, what the fuck, Austin? But, motherfucking Manny, last I knew he was in Washington and working with Microsoft. That's my last recollection. And I never have talked to Manny, ever. I haven't. I probably could say the last time I talked to Manny, people were still living in Tallahassee. That's how long ago I talked to Manny. In my front, not recent, but when he lived in Atlanta, that's probably the last time I talked to Miles. I ain't talked to Miles since he's been in Washington. I don't think so. So like I say, that's years. And I guess he's still a doctor. So that's it. And then you got me, little old me. And I'm sure you probably don't want to do the rundown with your line.
Nah, I mean, I talk to them niggas, man.
But hey, if you talk to them, you better than me, and you a
Nah,
good man. So
I talk to them niggas, man. Talk to them when I talk to them, Ain't nothing to talk about. If I wanted to, I could talk to them niggas right now, But like I said, it's a lot of us in Tampa, and it's a lot of other bros mixed in with us too. So it's a lot of bros, Butcher lives, what I'm saying, right now. I see Butcher every fucking day. Twan, I talk to Twan all the time. I talk, but I don't know. I'm not saying that but I do think that I don't know, man. I don't know. For me, I just feel like personally, I just hate I gotta wake up. I gotta be doing some shit in 8 hours. I hate that shit.
Facts. I'm looking at the clock.
You remember?
Goddamn,
you remember when we was fucking putting shit on Craigslist? Right, college time didn't matter. Remember we was putting fucking we was putting shit on Craigslist and we wouldn't clean that lady's fucking house out because she died and her son was like, I don't know, hired us to go clean out the fucking house, and it was the fucking most dirtiest shit. That was better than what I'm doing. That was better than what I'm doing right now.
I remember those times. Like, those times were fun. Like, it was like, yeah, it's crazy, man.
Doing that was better than what I'm doing right now. Because at least I could do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. We wouldn't have got a fucking thing. Went to Home Depot and fucking peeled the fucking floors up. The lady house was so bad.
Yeah, man.
It's terrible.
This shit was crazy.
But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's me. I need to accept the fact. That's why I work for acceptance, Darnie. So I can accept the fact that I'm a fucking... This is it. This is it. Go to some baseball games, cook you some barbecue, drink you a bottle of boat booze.
Like the end of life, like you say, this is it, nigga.
Nigga, what else is there? Fuck us. Earn you a couple paychecks.
I mean, it's like, put it like this, right?
I'm dead ass.
And dead ass still, like, at the end of the day, you still are able to create, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of future you want for yourself. It's not like you don't have an option to just put your foot forward and actually do something that could put you in a tangible situation that, is better than, just waking up and doing a 9 to 5. That possibility is there. I'm gonna be real with you because we being real. The thing that I be talking to my girl about, I know exactly my problem. I am addicted to the paycheck cycle. I'm addicted to knowing that every 7 days or 14 days, depending on what type of job you got, I'm addicted to knowing that I'm gonna get a certain amount of money every 14 days. The fear is, where is this money gonna come from on the 30th day when I got the notice in the mail saying that the rent is due, but I'm calling myself a music producer or a streamer or a musician or a model or a photographer or a fashion designer. Where the fuck is this money gonna come from come the 30th, huh? Like, that's the fear. I'm gonna be real. Like that, I'm just a super realist. That's one thing I've learned about myself as I've grown older. Like, at the end of the day, I know my fear as to why I ain't jumped off the porch and just like, man, fuck this job. I know I got hella talents, bitch. I'm gonna go get a camera, set up, nigga, do this, bop the bop, because I know at the end of the day, I'm like, nigga, okay, bet, with that direct deposit, who gonna make? Am I gonna make 9,000? Am I gonna make $954 to next on the 14th? Am I? And that's it. That's it. And the reason why I'm addicted is because I've been working for a long time, nigga. Like the minimal age when you can start working, bitch. Like 14 and a half, 15, bitch. Had my first job, like, bitch. Ever since then, nigga. Even in college, had jobs, nigga. Like, been working, bitch. Nigga, been working, bitch. I want to retire now. Fuck 50s, bitch. I'm tired of working now. So, nigga, that's why I another reason why I look at all this shit so much is because I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to these motherfuckers who took that chance and was like, you know what, fuck a job, bitch. I'm finna just stream, or I'm finna fucking rap, or I'm finna fucking.
Look, I quit this bitch immediately.
Every day at the park and film myself.
I quit this bitch
because of that. Nigga, I'll quit this job.
I quit before COVID. I quit. Fuck this shit. I don't give a fuck. Come get the car. You want to repo it? You want it back? Fuck it. Fuck my credit? Fuck my credit. I ain't got no money anyways. I do got bad credit. Fuck it.
I mean, I just be seeing people, like I said, I said.
But God, I didn't miss one payment.
I produce for example, he not rich or whatever, but he don't work a 9 to 5 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He take care of himself. Like,
I made more money when I quit my job than I did when I was working my job. When I decided to quit. But I literally was having discussions with God. I literally had discussions with God. And I was like, God, I don't want to do this no more. I need your help. Every day. I'm going on break, walking around the corner. Fucking walking on break. Thinking, looking at the sun, looking at the sky, looking at other people living their lives, not doing what the fuck I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And saying, help me. And God kept saying to me, nigga, I done already fucking told your ass, quit. How many times I got to say quit? Every day. God, get me out of here. Nigga, quit. All right. God, get me out of here. Quit. I'm waiting on you to quit, bitch. What? You don't want to be here? Quit. Quit. Every day. Every day. You kept saying this shit. Quit. Well, okay. I got you. Quit. What do you want me to do? I can't put the notice in for you. I can't call your boss. You know, what do you want me to do? Mysteriously, you quit. Quit. It took 3 years of God telling me to quit. I quit. I literally went on break one day, and I was like, yeah, I'm not working. I'm not working for these people no more. I went right back in that bitch and quit. I walked right back into my own room and typed an email to my supervisor and said, I'm quitting right now. I will be. I'm quitting right now. I will be mailing your box. Just send me a box. I'll be mailing this shit back. And y'all have a good one. I did not. I logged out, and that was that. Got a couple calls afterwards on my cell phone. Fuck y'all. I quit, and I made more money when I quit than I did because COVID happened to happen and bow and all of this. And I was able to do a lot of things that I should have been able to do when I was working. So now I'm straight. Now I don't need shit. I got everything I need. But you're right. You get addicted to stability, security, blah 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 blah, da 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 da.
All of that.
And I'm gonna tell you.
You get addicted to it.
One thing I've learned to become addicted to now in my life, not like you say you become addicted to the check. Now I'm addicted to the fear stuff. Now, and it took a while. It took a minute. Yeah,
You gotta become addicted to the fear.
I had to face it and get scared and run off and come back and. But now my life has become so mundane that I hate my life so much that I'm angry. And I'm gonna take it out on the things that I'm afraid of. I wish something show up that I'm afraid of. I'm gonna fucking pull my dick out and sit my balls on the goddamn table. Fuck it. Put your balls out there.
You got to. That's the only way you gonna
You know,
actually.
I got people still waiting on Bunchy's Homebrew to make it come back. Karen been asking me about coming and doing a tasting again. And it's like, you know what? Fuck it. You know, I'll fucking do this shit. And I don't care. I'm just gonna keep putting my balls on the fucking table. And serving them up. And it's always gonna be the things that you're afraid of that you do need to do. Those are, you know exactly what you need to do. The thing you're afraid of. The number one thing in your life that you're afraid of. That's what you need to do to make your life better, because it's the thing that's holding you fucking back.
That's so true.
It's the one thing that's keeping you from moving over because you're afraid.
You know what? I probably will get more success if I just quit this job and sit and just produce every single day for 8 hours like I do a job. I'll probably get much further if I just.
Now, I will say that, yeah, I will fucking. I will work. I will go to work and get off and fucking make music until fucking 2:00 in the morning or some shit, and fucking put together an album. And but yeah, then I'll fucking not go through all the steps to put the shit on fucking iTunes, or I'll fuck up on one step of the whole process, and out of fear won't go and conquer that. And so, no matter how much time I do. It doesn't matter about quitting. Keep your fucking job. Get your fucking money. Pay your fucking bills. Be smart and be wise with your time. The only other thing you have of value is time. You quit your job so you have more time. Well, exactly. Sell the time. Go ahead and sell that. But the free time, you gotta turn around.
See, that's where the kid comes in.
And that's where things come in. Yeah.
These hours like this are my free time, and then like really where most of my work has been done is on breaks at work.
All right, but look, if you had somebody to hold you accountable, keep you on your P's and Q's, you had a homeboy with you all, you know, you was bouncing shit off of all the time. You had somebody that you could follow or help you. It'd be a lot easier than you out here in no man's land, and you got to figure it out. And it is what it is. You either do it or you don't. It's like, how am I ever gonna get to Batch's stage? How am I ever gonna get there? How am I gonna ever get there? Well, you figure it out. You figure it out. You do what you do. Well, or Batch could help me, or Batch could say, you know, or I could say, hey, Batch, man, your jokes aren't that good. Let me help you. Let me write you some jokes, man. Let me write you some jokes. Or you know I'm funny. You know I'm funny.
Type shit.
Come holler at me. But no, you rather leave me down here in the fucking pit. Which is fine. It's not your duty to yank me out the pit. That's another story. But you get what I'm saying. If there was a support system, dude, you're not going to do it by yourself. Even no matter what your dream is, no matter what your hope and desire is, no matter how valuable you spend your time, you need somebody else to help you. You're going to need a lot of people to help you.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna start a brewery, I can only brew so much beer until I need somebody to set up the taxes, set up the fucking business license. I need a contractor. I need somebody to fucking get the contracting license. I need a lawyer. I don't know how to do all this shit. All I know how to do is make beer and market beer. So I need people at some point. You cannot do it. And that was the problem with the music shit, was I was trying to do so much by myself. I was trying to produce the shit, record the shit, make the fucking album covers, fucking do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. Also, I didn't have anybody else to do it, and it was so early in the fucking, you know, like you said, we were in a transitioning time where it was going from burning CDs to fucking Instagram. Nobody knew what the fuck to do. YouTube was popping for like 3 years, where you had to have popping YouTube videos.
All that shit was new, man. That's what I said, bro. We were at a weird time, man. It was a weird time. Speaking of album covers, what are people like Donna doing?
I just saw her. That bitch, she finna graduate law school in 43 days, apparently.
She's still bad like that?
Yeah, she got an ugly ass husband and an ugly ass baby. She's not as fine as she used to be, but you know.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say, bitch. Damn, she held that shit. I was about to say, bro, she bad for real if she held that shit.
She looked like how she used to look. I mean, but she just like an older version of it. She fine. I mean, she's definitely fine. She
bad
fine.
as fuck in college.
I didn't. Did I say
She
she had an ugly
She
ass
bad
baby?
as fuck. Like she was in college. She bad as fuck.
That's
She
why I
bad
can't
as
be
fuck.
no content creator.
She a content creator?
No, I just said she had an ugly baby, and I need to work on my YouTube etiquette and shit. I cannot be saying that.
YouTube a fucking bad yo shit. They talking
Bitch,
about
I'm gonna get
babies.
canceled. I know I can't be nobody. Well, that's my shtick. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm gonna be the nigga that get canceled all the time.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna be real. These shits need to be. This need to be a podcast. Like we need to. This might be what we. Like I said, this might need to be episode 1. Like
I'm with it, but I'm just saying, man. Like I feel like especially as talented black men, you know,
no, I like our back and forth.
this whole isolation life of you just figuring it out. Look, I grew up without a father. I had to figure out how to fucking get to this far. You know, I'm already so far fucking back.
That's what we did. Sure.
And it's like, that shouldn't be the fucking way I finished this shit. That's how I started. I gotta finish this shit by myself. Nah, man, there's no point in me doing all that. I got plenty of resources. Fuck that. Nigga, help me or say no and that'll drive me. But you gonna drive me. Somebody gonna drive me. And people in your life are supposed to do that one way or another, by being disappointments or by stepping in and lending a helping hand, being a support. And I feel like that's the frat. That's me. That's everybody. No, I am supposed to be in your life. You are supposed to call me. You are supposed to talk to me. I am supposed to know what the fuck's going on so I can hold you the fuck accountable. You are supposed to have somebody in your life. If I had my father, if I had a son, I'd hold him accountable his whole entire fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have no fucking father, and I don't have no fucking son. And I barely have friends who hold. When I was in college, they were gonna hold me accountable, but not that much, and I didn't want them to have to hold me accountable because I felt like they ain't nobody to hold me accountable. So I just got the grades and shit to keep up with them. These niggas was way better students than me. I hated fucking school. I literally chose classes that I didn't have to go to class, and the only thing I had to do was pass the test. That's why I chose criminology, because they didn't have attendance policies. All you had to do was take the 3 tests, pass the 3 tests, you passed the course. I took probably fucking, I don't know, 6 or 7 classes, didn't go to class and just read the book and went on test day. Those niggas would go to class every day, study, fucking go to other shit. Man, I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm finna fucking go to class, I'm finna go to school and do what I want to do. It's like they didn't have what they wanted to do was that extra shit. Not me. You know, I wanted to do anything but this other shit they was doing. So they was way better than I was. Kurt was way better than me. Reggie, way better. Terrence, he was better at licking fucking assholes. Brown nosing. He was a better brown noser, so he got where he got. Fuck Terrence.
That's always gonna get you where you that right there.
Dan Brown was destined.
You're far away.
Rich worked harder. Jared worked harder. And Chris Berry worked hard. Well, Chris Berry was about the same as me. Chris Berry wasn't no good student either. But I respect these niggas and the other bros. So I never wanted to be nobody who was less than those niggas. So I always felt like, you know, now I look at everybody's lives and I'm very proud of every single person, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud, and I'm happy that sometimes me and Jason go, you know, to baseball games and shit, and you know, we take his Tesla and shit. I ain't never rode no motherfucking Tesla. If it wasn't for Jason, I would never rode in no motherfucking Tesla. And we go get drunk at the games and fucking watch baseball for a fucking few hours a year, and you know, that's our thing. Cool, I'm with that. He's a dentist. I don't know no fucking other dentists. So I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy to have him in my life like that, and it means a lot. And I feel like to not have people in your fucking life, man, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, dude. You know, because we're your fucking bros, and We're in your life. That's what we chose. You chose it. You didn't. Nobody made you be here. Nobody made you be a part of this shit. You fucking went through all this shit just to fucking what? Disappear and be like, well, that's life. Nah, fuck that shit. And every time I hang out with a bro, like I hung out with Micah like a few months ago. I hadn't seen him in a few years, and he was like, and you could feel the energy of what I'm talking about. I was like, man, like, and all he could say was like, man, I want to do something with you. I don't know what it is. He kept saying this. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna call you. I want to do something with you, man. It's like, and I was talking this shit, not really talking this shit how I'm talking it explicitly now, but just
along the lines
being. I was more so being what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the bro thing. I was giving them these moments. The same thing as we're doing right now. I'm just talking, hanging out. You know what I mean? Just doing what I'm saying, and it's like, why are we not doing that? Why? And it's not okay to feel like, fuck it. I feel like it's not okay to be like, yeah, I ain't talked to Miles in fucking years. I ain't talked to Jock in years either. I feel like that's not okay. Even if my line brothers hit me up.
This should be the Google ad for Google Hangouts, because people don't even use Google Hangouts. It should be the ad for Google Hangouts, like the shit we're talking. Like,
maybe I need to start. Maybe I need to start doing more Google Hangout shit. And
like for real, just connect all the people on this shit. Like, but no, I honestly feel like you're right, bro. Like, because I feel like personally.
Because come on, dude.
Like a lot of stuff I've been through, like since being away from Florida State, I feel like if for any level, if I'd have had like consistent communication, like how like how like you were saying, like how when it was college we could just pull up and we just had access to each other, and it was just like therapeutic. Like we just had like if at times if I knew like especially like just go like 2011 just for example, like just that was a rough year. Like with that being like coming right after Florida State, like. You're right, man, and all that shit happened really fast. Cause like I say, that for that to be like one of the hardest years I had, like since leaving school, that was the first year after being away. But that's how different life was. Like you said, even before we left. Like remember that last time me and Mercedes came to saw you in 12? Like when like it's just think about shit like that. It's like things had changed so much. From just like maybe 6 months,
and I feel like we should not have done that. We should have preserved it. We should have come up with something. We should have planned our lives. We should have thought about our lives and planned it better. It was a misstep.
Just like the movies, be like, hey man, you know what? We're gonna call each other every Thursday, man. We're gonna make sure you tap in.
We should have came up with the next move. We should have said in 12. It was my fault. In 12. We should have came up with the next move. But we all starburst and went our own separate ways. I cried. I spent my last night in Tallahassee by myself smoking a half an ounce of weed. And when my parents came and got me and my dad got into a fight. And I cried. Because
it was over.
It was over.
I know I cried when
it was over.
I cried when I walked out your apartment.
It was nothing. There was nowhere to go.
Cause that was it. That literally was it. Like we were gone. We were literally leaving. Like that was it. Like I think I remember we got some food and that was it.
Man. Yeah, y'all was out. Y'all came by.
But I mean, you're absolutely right though, man. Like that shit was. It's crazy. Like that shit was.
Why are these things supposed to mean nothing?
It's like
they mean things, but
they meant so.
Why do they mean nothing now?
It was almost like it was our whole world. Like Tallahassee was our whole world. It was like we were.
That is still the thing about it is, what world have you built after that? Is like, yeah, you have a family now, and okay, that. But outside of that, do you not have moments where you need the same thing you needed back then? You needed to be able to pull up and roll a blunt and hang out.
The crazy thing is, you're right, bro, because you know what? Outside of my family, I honestly don't have, like, other than just, like, going, like, to something directly dealing with, like, music, you know, Atlanta being in the industry scene, whatever. Like, other than that, no, I don't have just no immediate, like, hey, yo, what's up, bro? Like, you wanna chill. Like I don't have that, bro. Where I'm at, I'm isolated out here, bro. It's my girl and my little girl. Like I don't have that, yo. I don't have that whatsoever.
You know.
This right here, no bullshit, no trying to be sad shit. This right here is the closest.
So
the
why?
closest I
So
have to that.
okay.
Real talk.
You gotta
No cap.
preface it with not no sad shit because it is sad.
No, but I'm just saying that's just real
But
talk.
but I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? That's the point. Is that
It is sad. It is
why is it that we're supposed to be okay with? And it's like
know.
I don't
I
think that's
I
okay.
think the reason why I don't, I guess, dwell on it for lack of better words. When I think about things, other than simply like a few factors being key, like maybe not being as consistent on social media at times, people changing phone numbers and changing locations, those probably being the three key factors. I know I haven't done anything, literally or figuratively to anyone to where there's a communication
Yeah.
barrier. So I mean, I feel okay in that sense, and that's the reason I could definitely sleep at night. I mean, but outside of that, bro, yes, just common sense logic. No, you make perfect sense. And like I say, just going back to college, how it was. Yeah, I definitely remember that time. Like Ben's had that like apartment, or like Clarence and them had that apartment. Like we used to just, like you say, just like want to be around. It was a fellowship, but just
Right.
like camaraderie. Just like, bro, we just needed that being up under each other type.
Right.
Real talk,
Like
no cap.
why be alone when you can not be alone? Why be isolated?
What y'all doing? It was always what y'all doing. What y'all doing? At any given moment, no matter what you were doing, where you were at, what y'all doing, where y'all at, was the common text
Like,
that was in somebody's phone.
I ran into Allen at the motherfucking reunion a couple years ago or some shit. In Neo's house. I'm talking to Allen, me and Allen. I'm talking to Allen. Like, Allen, man, what the fuck, man? What's up, man? You seen that nigga Allen is so long. I used to not like Allen initially. Like, before he was interested in Sigma. I used to see that nigga around like that. I hate that nigga. I don't know that nigga. But that nigga, I don't like that nigga. I was dumb. I didn't know. I didn't like a lot of people like that. But anyways. Once he became a bro, I was like, alright, this nigga alright. He cool. He don't fuck with nobody. He just smoke weed, hang out. He might fuck him some bitches here now. Nigga crazy. Nigga be drunk.
I remember your sentiment.
That nigga
about
cool.
You were like, why is this nigga always here? That was your sentiment about Allen. I remember that shit.
I hated a lot of them niggas, man.
I'll
But
never forget that.
all of them niggas ended up winning me over mostly.
Yeah.
Allen was the best. But I'm talking to Allen at the reunion.
Allen became a nigga I was real cool with, but like about in years, like,
No, he was good. He's good people. I'm talking to this nigga, man, at the fucking reunion. We had one of the Neo's house. They got strippers and shit. Niggas done. I'm on my way to my sister house. I'm gonna go to sleep. Fuck this shit.
Fuck you mean?
Niggas calling me, hey man, come on, he got me, man. Alright, man. Alright, I'm coming. Where the shit at? Seminole fucking over there. Seminole motherfucking off of what's the street down by Baja's?
Forgot about the name of the
Alright, you know how
I
Baja's
know what you're talking about. Okay.
in the McDonald's, and then the street that behind that was Seminole, whatever that.
Kept going straight,
Well,
so
we
you
had
kept going
Splash
straight
down
past
at
that?
we had Splash down there one time.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. I forgot
Is that Seminole Sweets? Something like that. Don't ask me what the fucking name called.
That shit is
Anyway,
fucking crazy.
so
That's years. You got
I'm over
bums,
there.
nigga. I can't
This,
remember
was
the
2
last-
years ago. I'm over there. This was 2 years ago.
This was just-
I'm over there 2 years ago. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where I don't know. I don't remember the name of
Okay,
Appalachia. I don't know. Not
probably
Appalachia.
something like that. That sound familiar.
Damn, what's their name?
No, Baja's is off of Appalachia.
All right. So what's the road that's boom behind Baja's?
I know what road you're talking about because that's the one where all the apartments is at.
Right.
I don't know
That road. Some shit.
Damn, bro, you bring back memories, nigga. That's crazy, boy. Jobs.
What is
Bye to
that
the
name?
goddamn jobs. Bye to the jobs.
Because you know the Publix go down there, you can go straight, and it's the gas station on the corner and Baja's Plaza.
Is it was it TH something? Was it It's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. I
Nah,
know exactly what you're talking about now. It's on the tip of my
Tharp up there.
not
The
Tharp. Okay, not
Tharp is up the other way where I lived off High Road.
Okay, so not.
But
Tharp,
if you
because
take
it's
High
in the other
Road
direction.
straight down and shit, and you go where Publix at, damn, what's the
I know,
name?
because I
I'm
had a
finna
weed
look
man
this shit
that
up.
stayed back. I had a weed
I
man.
know. And he used to have a store in his goddamn house. That bitch used to sell you weed, gauze, Skittles,
Pickle
candy,
eggs, all types of
fucking
shit.
condoms. That nigga had a store in that bed. I'm finna look this shit up, man.
But
Darnell, look it up. This is why you need to be on. You need to have your shit set up as a goddamn sidekick. You need to be in the.
this the podcast right here.
You need to be in the system pulling
Podcast right here.
streets up. Anyways,
Podcast right
I'm talking to Alan over there. At some apartments over there. There's shit over there
here.
behind
And
Baja.
strippers there.
I mean, strippers are bad ones, but nigga, I'm 30-some years old. These is children.
Yeah, I'm like, nigga, please, y'all. I'm
I'm like, yeah, she bad, but you know, she's also very fucking, you know,
very, very, very,
very young, very fucking barely fucking. Like, goddamn, yeah. Like, I don't know. You ever see a girl young? You like, yeah, she's adult, but she's very young, and it looks like she's not fully. Like, okay, you know how you was in college and you see the girls, and now you look at them now, you're like, God damn, that be a little, that be different now, because she done matured. She done. It's like some women have like 2 puberties. Like, all right, you got your period, bitch, but you ain't get your full puberty.
You ain't had your like grown woman.
Them bitches get hips and thighs and shit. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you was a woman the whole time.
You ain't got your mama face yet.
Them hoes was second teenagers. You a teenager 2-part 2, bitch. This ain't real.
Acne again and shit.
Acne too.
Talk about
Jalissa
Xbox.
Sutton. Whoo. I used to live next door to this girl. Be like, man, Jalissa Sutton. Boy, I used to see her face. But she got that shit cleared up. She look beautiful now. She probably gonna see this shit or not see this shit and hate me. But you know what? Fuck you too.
A to the O, bro. No, we'll talk. We need
Fuck
to stamp
you.
this shit episode 1. With
Fuck
some crazy
you.
ass title, my
I'm
nigga.
standing
This
on
is
everything.
Podcast. I'm telling you, nigga.
I got to stand on it. I'm standing on everything I say on this podcast. Fuck you. Your shit was fucked up back then, but I ain't.
Making beats, but you need to name this something else.
I thought you was cute back then, but I was like, yeah, damn, she light skinned, but her fucking shit is shit. It was a crisis, but you got that shit together
It
and
was a crisis.
you gained like 80 pounds. Woo,
That's the episode title. It was a crisis.
you looking good.
Oh Lord.
Well, shit, man. You know, I just feel like
Listen, man.
something gotta happen. I feel like, god damn, something gotta happen, bro. What the
Bro,
fuck?
we doing it, man. We doing it, yo. We doing it. There ain't no reason that, like I say, everything.
Like what?
no reason.
I'm like, all right, maybe it's just me. I'm feeling like maybe I'm just the only nigga thinking like this. I mean, I'm the only nigga that's saying what I'm
We
saying.
just already came to the conclusion that you ain't the only nigga thinking like this.
I
bro.
don't know.
So
I'm gonna
let's
think
just
about
go
it.
ahead and keep
I'm gonna
this shit
rewatch the
moving.
video and then I'm gonna have to think about that because I feel like you right. You got your daughter and you got your life and it's
I
fine.
think we on to something, man. At the end of the day, it is about that balance, though. It is about that work, life, social.
But what if we
balance.
had like a barbecue and Adrian was there and, you know, some brothers was there and, you know, we just got to, you know, feed off some energy. What if you fed off some of the, I'll be watching Adrian do that fucking Little League shit. I'm like, God damn, I want to do that Little League shit. But I'll never do that Little League shit.
Yeah, I'm done with baseball.
I never be out there with Adrian doing the Little League shit. Maybe if I get rich, but okay, I need to do something to get rich so I can be out there with Adrian.
Yeah, I've been thinking like thoughts lately, like, man, you know what? I just want to like play golf for like 5 hours a day. I was like, I want to learn golf and just play golf.
Like they was
I wanna
asking
be
for
able
some
to
money.
do that.
They was asking for some money to get like, you know what I'm saying, give us $100, we'll get a kid in for you. You sponsor a kid. Nigga, what if I can get Adrian $2,000 right now? I mean I could, but what if I can give him like $20,000?
Yeah,
Like
ain't
Adrian,
good, but
get that shit going. Get the kid. Let me ride out there and go see the kid and see what my money doing, you know?
all about elevating. Yeah, I feel you. Nothing wrong with that.
I think crazy, man. I think that part of it is I do think
If
crazy.
you don't think big, or you don't dream big, it's not a dream worth having. So, ain't no point. You might as well not even think shit. So think big. Yeah, goddamn, fuck it. Think big.
Well, it's good to see you, Keelan, man. I'm glad you're doing well.
I'm glad we talked, man.
I hope.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
You know, I hope I don't seem crazy, but I just feel like, man, you know.
Not at all.
What? We all just supposed to fucking what? Okay, I could see if you had other friends.
I don't. And let's definitely get together and talk again. Like I said, we need to do this again. So that definitely can be shit, man. All of this, man. Rewatch this episode. I'm telling you.
No, it'll be on YouTube.
The title of this episode and the name of the podcast is in this talk that we just had. Trust me, with the laughs and everything, it's in there. Trust me, it's in there.
All right,
and
man.
You said that we needed to do that shit when we saw each other in Tampa.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn it.
Oh damn! Look at this motherfucker. Swag posted some shit. But all right, man. I'm gonna fucking hit you up, man. And I'm gonna holler at you. I'm gonna text you, man.
No doubt, bro.